bunch of other stuff when you start Streamlabs. Okay, is everybody here?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Cerise. Cerise.
Cerise!
You fell asleep. Oh.
He said he'd be right back, so.
Okay, that's fine. We can have a short little ad break.
There's no. You gotta come with the ad break
okay,
this time.
fine. Hold on. Let me look up ads to read.
NordVPN. Are you moving to another country but still want to keep in touch and be able to game with your friends? Well, with NordVPN, you can do that easily by going to NordVPN, opening up your browser, and selecting whatever server you want. In my example, NA, you can be able to play with your friends across the globe.
Whoa, tell me more.
Well, when you go to nordvpn.com and sign up for their multitude of subscriptions, ranging from 1 year to 2 years to 3 years, you can get coverage. I'm making all of this up on the spot.
I can tell. Good sponsor.
It's sponsored.
That's how the best ones happen.
Today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, NordVPN. Protect your privacy from prying eyes with military-grade encryption. Buy NordVPN today using the promo code in the description down below for 55 off 1 year subscription.
I don't like how you said that.
Military grade encryption.
Is it really?
Oh, we love this.
I don't know. You guys know the term military grade usually, like,
God.
military shit is actually, like, really shitty.
So it's not really a compliment.
Yeah, I would rather
No.
be like Pentagon
No.
grade or some shit like that.
No.
You know?
Like,
Be like Minecraft Obsidian grade. Now that stuff. Now that's...
Yeah. Bedrock.
the Navy is still using F-18s for their main, like, jet platform, and that shit came out in 1983.
Speaking of skills, let me take a
So
few
why y'all
minutes
have
to
so many
talk to
billion
you
dollars
about a
but you're still using
website
stuff
called
from
Skillshare.
1983?
Oats.
Have you ever wanted to learn how to do something out of the ordinary or interesting? Well, you can by
No.
taking classes online at Skillshare.com, which
I
are
said
taught by
no.
instructors and have their
I have
own class
Skillshare.
rosters.
What's up?
Heck, I learned how to juggle and make a PB&J sandwich the right way by using Skillshare. So what are you waiting around for? There are dozens
is
of
the right
online
way to
courses that you can take ranging from
You'll find
physics
out if you take online courses
all
at
the way to finger
Skillshare.com.
painting. Be sure to check my referral link in the description after watching this video for a free week trial courtesy of Skillshare. It's thanks to them I can provide content to you guys as often as I do, so I thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video.
Yeah. Military grade just means it's good enough.
That's lame.
That sounds like a pretty bad situation, and situations like this are why I use Audible. Audible is a subscription service that allows you to buy audiobooks that you can listen to on your phone. Audible allows you to choose from a gigantic array of audiobooks narrated by amazing narrators that you can listen to from anywhere. Right now, I'm listening to The Dead Zone by Stephen King, narrated by Oscar-winning actor James Franco. It's the chilling story of a high school teacher who falls into a coma and wakes up with psychic abilities. In all seriousness, audiobooks are great for when you're alone, and I should maybe stop with the YouTube.
Christian,
Mm-hmm.
did you see Sam Riegel's new
New what?
hair?
Did he get another new haircut? Or just like his quarantine hair?
He made it like prettier.
Oh no.
So all those ad reads were lies.
Why?
Because why would you read out something about books when we're obviously playing a game? And you know what else is a game?
Raid Shadow Legends is getting real big real
Today's
fast.
video is
So you
sponsored
should
by
definitely
Raid
get
Shadow
in early.
Legends, one of the
Starting
biggest
now will give you a
mobile
huge head
mobile
start.
role-playing
There's
games of
also
2019. It's totally free.
special
Currently,
launch
almost
tournament
10
with
million
crazy
users have joined
prizes.
Raid over the last 6
And
months.
not to
It's one of the
mention,
most
this game
impressive
is
games in its class with
absolutely
detailed models,
free.
environments,
So
and
go
smooth
ahead and
60
check
frames
out
per
the
second
video
animations.
description to
All these
find out
champions in the
more
game
about
can be
Raid Shadow
customized with
Legends.
unique gear,
There you will
matching
find a
your
link to the
expertise,
store
crafts, and
page
abilities. The
and a
Dungeon Masters
special
have some
code to
ridiculous
unlock
skills
all
of their own,
sorts
and the
of
figuring out
goodies.
the perfect party and
Using the
strategy to
special
overtake them
code,
is a lot of
you
fun.
can get
Currently, with over
50,000
300,000
silver
reviews, Raid
immediately
has a
and a
almost
free
perfect score and
epic
play
level
score.
champion as
The
part of
community
the
is
new
growing fast,
players
and the
program.
highly anticipated new faction war
Courtesy,
features
of
now
course,
live. You
of
might
Okay,
the
even
Raid
find my
Shadow
slot up
Legends.
there in the
Play the
arena. It's easier to start now more than ever with Raid program for new players, but you get a daily login reward for
What
the
are you
first 90 days that you
this
play
is
in
so
the game.
long.
So what are you waiting for? Go to the video description, click on the special links, and you'll get 50.
Who are you, Eminem?
He's gone.
Can we play the game?
We can. Okay, ads done. Yeah, it's me, Matt Merker, and hello, welcome to nothing.
Today's video is sponsored by
Today's
Raid
video
Shadow.
is sponsored by your mother. Today's video
Can we
is
play the
sponsored-
game now?
We can. Sponsored by
Please.
Roll20, Dungeon Scrawl, even though I'm not even using Dungeon Scrawl, but let's get right into the news game.
Yeah, right.
Into the news.
Into the
Okay,
news.
So, welcome to game, everybody.
No nudes, unfortunately.
I don't have an opening because I'm lazy. So when last we met, I have to say that every time.
When last we met, you have to say it with like a full again.
When last
just
we
say it.
met.
Thank you. Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Last time on ARDALIN, Tales from Darkgrave, Colonel, they went on an adventure to, I'm actually lost. What did you guys do last?
We killed God.
Last time,
I killed God.
Colonel, they killed God. Yeah, you guys killed a lesser god in a mortal body. You managed to retrieve.
Me. Raven.
Raven
Anyways,
killed.
continue.
Raven killed a lesser god. And you guys managed to retrieve the first artifact for Lorelei, the Staff of the Starcaller, but not without the sacrifice of an entire village of people and a poor cleric who was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, but we didn't know.
And you also found out that there are a bunch of other artifacts around ARDALIN that have some sort of unknown power, and that there are also things lurking beneath the surface that, you know, may or may not be good or bad. You met with Leonard again, a good friend.
Yeah.
Leonard.
Who told you 2 locations, or at least 2 of the artifacts and where they could be. The first one being the heart, which may be in Cliffside, the Portside, Waterside,
We have a port side on base.
city of Clyffside Quay, and the hammer somewhere in the snowy northern tundra of Dinforol. And you are currently about to set off westwards towards Clyffside Quay with your brand new travel buddies, Luna and Lily Locksley. And you know what? It's gonna be great, you guys. You're gonna love it.
Hi.
So let's
Stab
get it started.
myself.
So, as everyone gets their things together, sort of at kind of like the western entrance / exit to Darkgrave. You can see just everyone, like Luna and Lily, taking whatever bag they have and just kind of throwing it onto the cart. And Lily sort of just kind of shadow hops on top of it. Okay, I think that's all of our stuff, so we can go whenever. Whenever you guys are ready, I suppose.
Stuff did you need? How long are we going to be gone?
That's an excellent question.
Oh boy.
I mean, I don't know. I've never been outside of, though I've only been outside of this place, like,
Oh,
never actually. Yeah, no, I've never been outside of here.
Oh boy. So, how lost are we going to get?
Luna kind of, like, comes from around the cart holding the map. Well, if this map is anything to go by, then not very, I hope. I mean, it's a straight shot, we really can't... Well, I wouldn't call it straight exactly, it's a little curved, but you know what I mean.
You'd be surprised. Alright. I hop on the cart as well.
Do the rest of you follow?
Because I don't have anything.
Go ahead.
And from
Yeah, okay.
sort of coming, like, from ways behind you guys is Lorelei. Well, looks like it's finally time. I wish you all good luck on your journey, and though I know they're kind of perfectly capable of taking care of themselves, please watch over my daughters for me. To the best of your ability.
Can't promise anything.
As long as I don't stab them before, or not them, Lily in particular. As long as I don't stab her before, you know, she gets shot by a stray arrow or something, everything will turn out fine.
That is awfully specific. I am kind of concerned. Almost.
Well,
They're stronger
we have
than...
like
well,
a little
I-
grudge. It's nothing serious, I hope, but
I also hope. Please don't kill my daughters. What is wrong with you?
well, I mean, realistically, can I even stab her? It's like she can just do this shadow thing, and it's like whoosh whoosh, and she's all of a sudden over there. And
Not
I'm
unless
like,
you catch
"Oh,
me
fuck."
off guard, Smelly. She's kind of like sitting like upside down on the cart, kind of like swinging her feet around. We're gonna be best
Well,
friends, Anna.
I
It's gonna be
I
great.
hope so. For my sanity's sake, I really hope so. Just don't.
You're gonna love
Let's
it.
just agree to leave each other's bacon alone.
Are you packing it? Cause I ain't packing the bacon.
If we-
I don't even
Yep.
think we can't even take it out of here.
What? You didn't pack the bacon.
You can't pack the bacon. It's not actually bacon.
What?
It's a soy alternative. No, I'm kidding. It's shadow stuff. It just tastes like bacon.
Oh
You never noticed that?
no.
You ate like half a
Hold
pound of bacon and you didn't have to use the bathroom. Did you notice that?
Hold on,
It's
I'll
because
be
it
right back.
wasn't real. Back to Lorelei. She's definitely not tearing up a bit. Well, I'll keep in touch through those two. Be safe out there, you four.
Okay.
And as she turns to walk away, Ludwig... This time, did I mention last time that the cart seems to be there's actually pulled by horses and it's not a shadow cart this time, it's like an actual
No.
cart? Well, it is. It's in, like, when you feel it, it feels like... When you were touching, like, things that are made out of shadow before, they're a little, like, cold, a little, like, weirdly cold. But this one, it feels actually, like, warm from the sun. Thus meaning that it's actually, like, a real cart. These are real horses. Yeah, don't ask
Sorry
me
about
what I got these from. We just have them around.
I'm back.
So let's go.
Yeah.
And Ludwig yips the horses
Yep.
forward as the four of you begin to trek westward out of the Reaper's Grove. And maybe about an hour passes. It's sort of an awkward silence unless anyone feels the need to, you know, fill in the time. But before anything, Luna's just kind of mulling over the map. So, from what I can tell, it's going to be about 3 days of travel to get to Clyffside Quay.
Days.
3 days, yes.
Oh.
This godforsaken
Oh no.
with you two of all people.
You ended.
Okay, Luna's good. She's not. It's Lily.
Thanks,
I have
I
it
get.
right with.
Oh,
I
come.
get them mixed up. I'm sorry.
No,
This is in
I'm-
character.
I'm the one with the
Luna-
short hair.
Nice. Luna's nice.
Thank you. So yes,
Lily,
3
I-
days of.
I hope we can get along at the end of this.
I hope so too. And you understand that we can stop. We're not going to be riding on this cart for like 3 days straight, right? You know, we can sit camp overnight, right?
Then it would take even longer, wouldn't it?
Well, I calculated that through, it's also going to include...
Yes, magic and stuff.
No, it's called common sense and math.
Someone who killed a god should be able to do some mental math.
It's just an
Right.
estimation, really. I need to turn Kolton up because he's really quiet. Okay. So, as the ride continues, Luna just keeps looking over the map. And Lily is, as expected, like a little too antsy to sit inside the cart. So she's just kind of walking alongside it. Sometimes she does like cartwheels because she's bored. So yeah, for the most part, I guess it would be a relatively quiet ride
Okay.
there.
Is there any way to get going a little faster? Or are we just going to walk at a snail's pace for this journey?
Yes.
Control Earth, shape stone, just shape stone, dude. What are you doing? Just Earth bend us there, dude. No, Ludwig kind of turns around. Well, we could go a little faster, but that might tire the horses out a little more. And I'm not gonna be able. Oh, I forgot to ask before we got out. But do any of you have any experience with man in a carriage?
No, I can't say I have.
No, but
It can't be that hard.
pretty
Well,
well,
I mean,
with
I was.
animals.
What I
Have
mean, yeah.
been told act.
I mean, that's a pretty good skill. And driving a cart, I guess it works the same, but I was just asking because as soon as we get to the edge of the Reaper's Grove, I'm gonna start fading, and I gotta go back.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, these two are perfectly capable, kind of points to Luna and Lily. These two can man the cart if they need to. But I just wanted to know, just in case. If not,
No,
that's,
I can't say I've driven a car before, so
well, that's perfectly fine.
I'm gonna just hop up next to.
Next
You
to
know
who?
what? Until you disappear.
Say it again.
Said I'm gonna learn before you disappear.
Oh. Okay. Well, he kind of scoots over. All right. Well, guess he can teach you things on the way. I don't know anything about carriage. I can't.
I don't either. Just pick it up.
So first you gotta take this coin, the 25 cent, and you gotta plug it into the horse. That keeps
Okay.
it going. You can't feed it apples. These are coin operated. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, just keep the reins steady, I guess. Just hold. He kind of like hands you the reins. Is that what the carts have? They have reins. Whatever. Man, I gotta learn. Shoot, now I gotta learn more stuff.
Yes, they're called reins.
So he kind of hands you the reins. He's like, "Be steady with them. Try not to spook them. These are real animals. I have no control over them." I mean, they could have fooled you of these horses being shadows or not, because they're still like almost like pitch black, even in the daytime. So yeah, he kind of lets you hold it, and they kind of, I guess the horses kind of slow down a bit. Would they care?
Whoa.
I mean, you're not riding on them. You're just
I know.
pulling. It's just the beast of burden. Yeah, just keep it steady. Don't spook them, or yeah, we're gonna go flying. Yeah, Raven, don't spook them, or I might get left behind. she's like just doing like somersaults.
Freaking like yank the like do the like the crack on the reins, make it go. Yeah.
Okay, you do that. You like crack down on it, and the horses like let out this. Both of the horses let out this like whinny as the cart races forward.
Yeah.
At like full speed. And it's a bit of a. It wasn't this. This isn't exactly like a flat road per se. There's still a lot of bumps on it. So as you're going, like everyone in the back of the cart is just kind of like bouncing up and down, like hitting like pebbles and rocks and stuff. And you can see that some of the camping supplies that were kind of packed into the back of the van are starting to come loose a bit.
No, Raven, stop the cart, no!
And I try to like pull back on the reins. What?
Make an animal.
What was that?
Make an animal handling check.
The
You got checks in this. Yeah. That's wisdom. Never mind. You got this.
20.
Okay, as you kind of
begins.
as you.
Not a natural.
Oh yeah, that's fine. No, that's super passes. That's all right. So using your pass as a horse girl, you pull back on the reins.
Ew.
And you manage to the horses like kind of reel back, almost kind of like leaning the cart with it like backwards, and everyone in the cart just kind of falls like slides backwards. But they do manage to calm down as you kind of like start petting them or whatever you do to horses. I don't know. I didn't grow up on a farm. And you do manage to calm them down. And from behind, you just see this like speck of like black at the very like way behind you. Doesn't seem to be moving. But you can also see that some of the material or that some of the equipment that you packed for camping did fall out on the way, and you can kind of see it scattered behind you on the road.
What?
Well, you're not very good at listening, are you?
No.
But all right. And he kind of like Ludwig kind of looks at you. What are you looking at me for? Go pick it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop out and pick it up.
Give me the reins.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, give me the reins. Yeah, you did this. Give me the reins. I'll just.
I help Anna with picking up.
Managed to retrieve most of the stuff. Let's say you lose a few, like maybe how much what types of rations? You lose some like food that you would use. That was like packed for traveling.
What do you mean lose?
I don't know what else. Maybe like a hammer or something. I don't know. You lose a tent. I don't know.
You lose a tent?
What do you mean? Who needs a tent?
How do you lose a tent?
It flew away really high into the air. Went upwards. You manage, like Raven like climbs a tree trying to get it out of the, gets caught in like the trees above. But you do manage to find mostly everything, and by the time you just kind of see coasting past you just Lily, who's moving forwards, but her feet don't seem to be moving. It's almost like she's like on Heelys or something. I told you not to do that.
Yeah, you're right.
She's just like going circles around you, but everyone loads back into the cart. And as you continue forward, you do manage to reach the end of the Reaper's Grove. Well, I think that's just about where it ends. I mean, you can kind of see it on me, and Ludwig shows all of you his hands, and they're starting to like, they're almost like not there. Yeah, so I can't really drive a cart without any hands. So
Well, if I must.
oh no.
What do you mean? I was
No, we could have lost all of those supplies, lad. That wasn't by not good. You're not supposed to scare the horses, even I know that. Did you
Yeah,
even...
that was pretty stupid.
It's not like any of you can do better.
I probably could.
Well, I'm gonna be handing those off to the girls then, so... only a little more ways away, then you're probably gonna be hitting the,
Where did Lily go?
I'm right here. What?
Oh,
What do
hi.
you need? Yeah, I've been here the whole... I just got back. What? Did you miss me or something?
No, not particularly, but
Why are
I
you
was
so
told
concerned,
not to
then?
let you die, so I mean,
Oh, trust me. I've been through worse. So, as, like, Ludwig hands off, control of the cart from, himself to the girls, kind of turn around, kind of waves goodbye with his hands that aren't there, so he's just kind of waving stubs around as he just slowly, like, dissipates, as he did before, into shadow. Alright, is everyone ready?
Yes.
Okay. Please try not to scare the horses again.
I didn't scare them. I just made it so our trip was a little faster. By like 2 minutes.
no. Well, we spent that 2 minutes and like 5 more picking up all the stuff. So
It was
Well,
kind of
they
a lot of
shouldn't have.
stuff.
They should have been tightened down.
Usually we don't pack these things to accommodate for the horses going fast.
The next time, think of.
If there is a next time, I suppose. And she kind of yeehaws the horses. As you continue a little bit forwards, for maybe about an hour or so, until you find that, like, the sky is beginning to turn from evening almost to night, and of which night is now fallen. Okay. Well, looks like it's nighttime now, so we should probably take a break. And from ahead of you, you can see that there still does seem to be a lot of, like, forest ahead. We probably shouldn't make this trip during the nighttime.
no, that does not look safe. So
No, of course not.
I would have to agree. Yeah.
Would anyone care to help set up camp?
Oh! I got the perfect thing, and I hop off the cart and
Oh god.
I pull out a gem, and I'm like, Brighton, and
Hold on, I gotta look at the item. I forgot.
and then it just in a 30-foot radius, and then another 30 feet out, it's dim light. See, we got light.
Lily and Luna just
Okay.
kind of like, they're like shielding their eyes. Ow. Ow. Well, I mean...
Oh yeah, right. Watch your eyes.
Well,
Fair
I mean,
warning.
if you wanted to let every creature in the forest know that we're in here, yes, please keep that thing on.
It's not like fire was gonna do the same. I say extinguish, and it turns off. I don't know.
I think that would have. That's a bit too bright of a light for this.
I wanted to do that. Cool. But no one likes my gem.
No.
And then he goes
I
and sold.
thought your gem was pretty cool.
Thank you, Wuji. And I'm still sulking. For true.
Well, Raven, the least you can do is still help us set up camp.
No, I'm too depressed now.
Okay, and she just goes off anyways.
It's tense.
So as you start to get all
Fucking
this stuff together, you put up the tents, of which they're slightly mangled, but still, like, sleepinable. And you do manage to... Wait, would this be a survival check? Who wants to make the fire? Is this what survival is?
Sure.
Let's do that. Who wants to make
Or
a
would
fire?
it be nature?
That would be like knowing about trees and stuff.
I can make the survival check.
Survival is Bear Grylls, nature is like nature is Steve Irwin.
I can make the survival check. I'll make the fire.
Alright, go for it. Why are you doing... Never mind.
15.
Plus your modifier?
No, 16 minus 1.
Okay. Well, to everyone's surprise, and by that I mean to no one's surprise, you do manage to perform the cool
Oh, I did a roll immediately after that one.
fire thingaroo. What did you do?
I made a roll right after that one. Got a fucking 3.
It explodes. Goes out immediately. No, but you do set up a safe fire pit of which Smokey the Bear would be proud of you. Sort of set up like you go a little bit above and beyond because you're extra like that, and you just kind of sort of set up like a little small sitting area. Just some logs discarded off to the side. Oh yeah, you parked the cart off to the side a bit so it wouldn't get like yoinked from.
Alright. Let's gather round the campfire.
So yeah, with this time you can, do whatever you want. I know there's some downtime activities, but that's really up to you guys.
I'm gonna hang up at a campfire. Do campfire things.
Oh, Gabby.
Am I behind on the times?
Gabby, I'm sorry, I've known. That's how I know Sleepless Demand. I've had this thing bookmarked in my thing for years now.
I just found it now.
What do you think? Why do you think I read? She sent me a link for Hiveworks webcomics, which is what I've been reading webcomics on for the past 5 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Good effort though. There's good stuff on there. So yeah, the first night goes by pretty smoothly if anyone wants to do anything in this time that they have.
Slept.
Other than sleep, that's like the end thing. You can do things in this time.
Yeah,
But that's alright. Let's just keep going, I suppose.
we have the night ahead of us.
I still don't understand how you motherfuckers are at 35 health.
Eh?
That's just Kolton. I don't know what's wrong with him.
That
No,
was my
I know,
fault.
but how am I only at, how is the character that doesn't exist yet only 21?
Even though you're
Monks
level-
are not squishier than Warlock.
Monks are pretty fucking squishy.
We could always just go back in and see if there's any errors with that.
I feel like something got a little fucky in there. I don't know.
Yeah, because you should not have less health than a warlock.
Yeah, seriously.
It's a little
because
weird.
I didn't roll for anything. It must have been something with all that.
Yeah, we
Well,
can
you
look
didn't
over
roll?
that.
Yeah, it's gonna give you 6, or it's gonna give you the most average health for each one.
Yeah,
So,
but we
what's your
can
health?
do that at another time.
We can fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy fix.
So as the morning comes back up,
Warning.
oh, did you want to do something?
I wanted.
He wanted to pick a fight with some fucking kids at 12 a.m.
Did I?
Midnight's the perfect time for wrestling.
Mud wrestling.
You throw a sword at Lily. Let's go.
To the death.
Where did you get the other sword from? You only have one. Don't worry about it.
It's Wuji scimitar.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, can I tap my ring? See if anything happens.
Sure. Just do you want to just do it while you're in the tent, or you want to do it in front of anyone?
I'm still under my tree.
Have you been sulking under that tree for the past for an hour?
Yes.
Okay, so as you repeatedly bonk your head on that tree, You kind of look down at your ring, and you let a single teardrop fall onto it.
No, it's not a teardrop. It's blood.
The blood just kind of falls onto the ring, and then it like kind of plinks on it, and then it kind of freezes back up into what looks like a blood snowflake. It's very tiny, but it's like you can see it. Doesn't seem to be doing.
Nixie.
Her name was
When we
Lexi.
return.
Her name was Lexi.
Lexi. Yep.
Soon.
What?
Soon. No, that's not her saying. That's me saying. No.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
don't get it. No, don't get it mixed up.
Speak.
Don't get it mixed up. It does kind of chill a bit more in response though to you wanting Lexi to come back out. Yes, Anna.
I'm going to
Ouch.
try, because I'm still obviously kind of got scratches and cuts and shit from the fight, literally the day prior. So I'm going to try and see if I can make any progress by trying to heal it again.
Okay, you're gonna do the same thing you did in your room?
Yeah.
Okay, let's make an Arcana check.
Arcana. That is a 9.
You can see that your wound has started to heal naturally, like through no like motion of your own, but you want it to heal more. So you do, trying not to strain yourself as much, trying to kind of, where's this wound at? Where do you want? Sort of like on your arm, I guess.
Arm.
Yeah, so you do try to focus again. You feel a little warm, but you can't really tell if that's from you focusing so hard or from like the magic that you're trying to bring back to you, but there's no progress with it.
At least didn't fucking snap open again. That sounded painful.
Your arm comes off. If you rolled a 1, your arm would have just fallen off.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's no point, no.
So yeah,
Just gonna sigh and sit there.
you're also gonna go under the tree and start banging your head on
The same tree. Just the other side.
You're cutting into it. You're actually gonna, you keep that up, you're gonna knock it down. Oh, like a woodpecker. You just keep hitting your head like a
Anna,
woodpecker.
you're here too. Just.
Unfortunately, you
Dude.
come here often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep up. I keep doing like an opposite rhythm.
They got a beat going.
It's the fucking We Will Rock You. Dun, dun.
The offbeat is just him like smashing his head into the thing. He stomps his foot too. You wonder how Raven's so good at smashing his head into into trees, even though he probably has never seen one. So, if no one else wants to do anything, then the night passes as normal. And as day comes back up, you clean up all of your camping mess and you set back out on the second day of traveling.
Hey boy.
And
Yay!
Lily's taking the reins on this one while Luna's just sort of flipping through a book.
Kind of book.
Well, it has words in it.
Come on, let me drive.
It's got words. Kind of words. Do they?
Can you speak a little closer in your microphone so I can hear what you're trying
What?
to make me?
What kind of words?
Man, I just saw a thing where, oh my god, I have to make a little
Tusk
book now.
love.
It is not. She's a child.
Oh.
Oh,
That,
Scott.
that didn't stop the fucking 5th graders from reading Twilight.
That's true. Are you Team Edward or Team Jacob? Because Team Jacob, yeah, I know. Don't worry. Me
Yeah.
too. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Edward's kind of a dick.
You kind of like lean over like to Luna and you're trying to see what she's reading. Hello?
What you reading?
Excellent question. Make a perception check.
Oh boy. Roll for initiative.
Is it perception or into investigation?
I guess it,
Investigation.
Your investigation's worse, so I'm gonna make you make an investigation roll. You have no modifier.
that's a 14.
Oh, okay. And as you kind of peer over to the book, you can see that it is, you suck, you know that? I didn't, you can see that it's written in common, and you can kind of...
And it has pictures, and it's the newest edition of the
Plus 2 Ardalian made.
hit children's series, Sleepless Domain.
It is. Someone's dead. No. So as you peer over, you can see on the left, but it's kind of like it's a pretty normal sized book, but as you can see words on the left page, but you can see sort of this drawing on the right side. This sort of this very well drawn illustration of what seems to be man and a woman in a very close embrace. And she sees you, she kind of like shuts it really quick.
Oh,
Nothing.
is it Ninjas of Love?
No. What is a ninja? I'm not reading anything.
Well, it's something. I like books too.
Really?
Well, yeah.
I never would have guessed.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Oh?
What do you want it to
I'll have
mean?
you know,
What do you want it to mean?
there was. What? Sorry, what was that?
It's whatever you want it to mean. Nothing. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Are you gonna start explaining
Oh.
something?
I'll have you know
Yeah.
that there was a time where I would read one book just about every day.
Really? What were those books
Yeah.
about?
Tons of things, you know. You'd have your love stories, you'd have your adventures, you'd have your really boring ones on like kingdom politics and just
No, those are
Yeah.
not very interesting, are they?
no, they're terrible.
They really aren't.
What?
And as you're trying to explain it, you're kind of looking away for a bit, but as you look back, you can see her kind of reaching for like out of her bag to get a different book. And she does pull out a different one.
Can
I'm
I make a
sorry.
perception check to see if I spot?
Sure. I'd be at like a 7.
6.
Perception.
Still hasn't made the roll yet. Killing me, small.
That's a 3.
Ooh. So you
I
continue.
told you,
So
man.
you
Out of
conti-
combat.
You just continue to prattle on about books that you've read, and you're not paying attention to her, and she's definitely not paying attention to you anymore.
I'm trying to be.
And she's just kind of like, uh-huh.
Damn, this Anna chick ain't never played a social sim in her life.
You picked the worst
only
route.
combat.
I can only do the fighting parts. You're never gonna... I was about to say you're never gonna S support, but this is a kid. She's older. Lily's 14 and Luna is 16. Let's say that. I don't know if I said they were younger before, but I feel like this is the most appropriate. That doesn't make it okay.
I'll leave you to it then. Seeing as
Okay.
you seem to be engrossed.
Yes, quite. Did you bring any books?
I was in prison. Like, I look at a watch on my wrist that's not there.
So it's like it's a sundial on your wrist.
Yeah, full-size sundial. Like 4 days ago. Was it 4 days? Yeah, it was about 4 days.
When you all arrived here, I do believe it was about 4 days ago, yes.
So, no, I've been, in and out,
Mm-hmm.
slaying lower gods in mortal forms.
Yes.
So no, I haven't had time to sit down and read a book without getting woken up because of a tower, and then, yeah.
Well, there really is no rest for the wicked, is there? Would you like a book?
I mean, if you're offering, I'll gladly take one.
She hands you the book. She reaches back into her pack and pulls out the same book, which, upon further investigation, you see seems to be like a purple cover and a very, not really poorly. It's not a great binding. The spine's a little like scuffed up a bit. She hands you the book that she was reading previously before she switched it out and started to ignore you. You can take this one, I suppose.
Thank you.
Just make sure to give it back, because
I'll do my best.
it's technically from my mother's library. And
What you gonna do? Get mad at me? Come on.
I mean, I do have her on, and she kind of holds up her own little like small sending stone. I do have her on call.
Yeah, but is she going to get mad at me for a book? I mean, come on. We're practically doing her a huge solid right now.
I guess that's fair. And then she just goes back to reading the book that she pulled out. And as you look at the book, you find that the book has a title, and the title is very cool and nice and interesting, and it's really so interesting that this name of this book is
It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coloring book.
the book is called, give me a moment, Whispers in the River.
What?
I was stalling. I was looking up a title in the name generator. I needed a title. It's called Whispers in the River.
I was skimming Instagram real quick, and I saw this just to enter.
I don't like
If
this.
you've played what?
I don't like this image, but what is it?
If you've played it, is the new Paper Mario game too complicated for a 6-year-old? I'm debating whether or not to get it. Spend 60. Comparison: Yoshi's Crafted World was great for Captain Toad Treasure Tracker was slightly too hard, and Dark Souls 3 was way too
Dark Souls 3 is way too what?
Too easy.
easy.
Oh.
Dark Souls 3 was pretty easy.
Paper Mario's.
Yeah, man. Dark
Anyways.
Souls 3 was,
I don't know.
Dark Souls 3 was the easy mode.
Continue.
But yes, you now have in your possession a book, a romance novel titled Whispers in the River.
Spur in.
I'm going to read it.
I'm not going to describe it because I'm not that good. I'm sorry. We actually do in my garage. We have my aunt, way back when, the one with the big house, used to have like so many of these like trashy like middle-aged housewife like romance novels of just like some woman and some muscular dude on the cover, and they're in our garage in a box. I should read. I'm gonna read those. And I'm gonna tell you about. Yeah. But as you do start, you do manage to flip through, and it is quite a compelling story. You gain a +1 to intelligence. Just kidding.
Ooh,
Not even that would make her smart.
You lose brain cells and -1 intelligence because you're reading a middle-aged housewife trash romance novel. I'm sorry.
Why are you reading the book upside down?
Oh, you flip it upside down. You get +1 intelligence now.
It's the fucking where's the picture of SpongeBob being all stupid reading upside down?
But yeah, the day continues on, and it almost seems endless. This forest, as you continue through, just sort of small things happening. Surprisingly, no attacks by any more bandits or any trios of cultists that have escaped from the underground.
Damn.
Pretty uneventful. Honestly, kind of boring if you weren't entertaining yourselves in some manner on the way. It's so long that, Anna, do you manage to finish this whole book?
I'm about halfway through,
Oh.
and well, no, like how long is long?
It's about the. What do you mean long? Like how long you've been traveling?
Yeah.
Probably about half a day.
Okay, so yeah, I'll be about close to finish.
Oh.
And so
Speed reader.
yeah, speed reader. And like you can just look over and you just hear sniffling, and then it's like a single tear.
And Luna's just looking on. It's just like, huh. Okay. As she continues to read. And throughout the day, Lily and Luna have kind of been switching off with the horse, unless someone decided they wanted to try again. And they wouldn't let him. They won't let him. He brought the tree with him so we can sulk under it. He uprooted it. But yeah,
I'm gonna call him Barky.
You now have 2 familiars.
Yes.
Turns
out it was a level 8 treant.
Except it was actually a dryad, and she's actually a very nice lady.
Oh, thank you, lady.
You picked up
Except
a tray.
she was actually a mimic.
It's a tree
That
mimic.
turned out to actually be Tiamat.
who has a scroll of Tarask summoning.
Scroll from mom's house.
Yeah, yet another day goes through as you slowly pick through your rations, just kind of find ways to get up to stretch every now and then. As night falls once more on the end, you're coming to the end of your second day of travel. We've spent an hour traveling. So riveting gameplay. Should we, think we should set up camp for the night again? It's getting pretty dark out.
Close the book. Stand up. Do a quick little stretch.
Crack every single one of the bones in your body.
All of them.
Oh, get that nice, like, kind of low sounding pop.
Especially from the neck. Just like.
Crack your nose.
Oh.
Ooh, oh, I heard that. Ooh. As you all manage to, or as you all begin to set up your camp once again, who wants to make the survival check this time?
I will.
Okay, go ahead, roll for survival.
Got a 16.
Okay.
I use D&D Beyond because I am too lazy to go grab my dice.
So you said screw it. You decided to style on these fools, and you just used your magic to start a fire. Do you even have a thing that can start fires?
Nope. Unless you count like just
Oh, thumb it. You
using
can do it with thumb.
a tiny eldritch blast on a stick.
Like,
You cast Eldritch Blast on a stick. It just blast it to
boom!
pieces.
Stick explodes and now you have splinters.
Wuji takes an hour and she keeps like trying to figure out why it's not working, and she keeps like taking sticks and like she keeps bundling up sticks and then blasting them with like one finger, and they just keep like exploding everywhere. So eventually you just give in and you decide to make it like a normal fire because you don't have any fire magic apparently except for Hellish Rebuke, but the stick has to attack you first.
I'm just, can't you just
Throw
hit
the
yourself?
stick at me.
You want to do that?
No.
What?
Why would
no,
I want to do that?
No, throw the stick at her. Do it. It's funny. So you just do it the normal way, you know, the whole like hand spinny fire thing. But you do use thaumaturgy to just kind of make the flame grow and change color. Because you can.
What color do you guys want? Merlana, pick a color.
Blue.
Fire blue.
Oh, I like blue.
Fire turns blue. And the night is awfully blue as you all sit around the campfire. For this one, let's count it this time. Who wants to take watch for the night?
I'll go first.
I will.
Merlana
I see
and...
how it is.
Fine, Merlana. You know what?
Sorry,
Go
I
ahead.
can't see in the dark.
No,
I
we'll
like
call for,
someone-
let's say...
Roll
Actually,
for
yeah.
initiative.
Alright, yeah, roll your fight. Yeah, you have to fight for who's gonna take watch.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, what time? It's 15 minutes. I got time. Because I don't want to be banished from this realm if I don't wish my friend a happy birthday. Stroke of midnight. That would suck a lot.
Wait,
So-
whose birthday?
Layla?
Oh, cool. Tell her I
It's her
said happy birthday.
Alright.
At birth.
Have
Happy birthday, Layla.
In approximately 15 minutes. So I'm not getting banished again. Yo, it's Logic's album release party. It's live on Twitch.
Oh my god, nobody fucking cares. Fuck Logic. I hope he retires.
He is retired. He said he was. That's what
Good.
he's
He's
doing.
gonna become
Awesome.
a Twitch streamer.
That
And
makes
a-
me so happy. Not
and
the
a-
Twitch part,
and a
just the
dad.
retiring part.
He is a kid now.
I never want to hear
Why?
his music again.
Is he bad?
It's like, just imagine, like, it's like I'd rather set my AirPod volume to max and listen to, like, fingernails scraping against a chalkboard bad.
I only know Logic because he's friends with the people on Critical Role.
Are you serious?
Yeah. He came in for an interview for one of the things that they did.
Oh.
Yeah. So, music taste aside, Merlana, you're taking watch for the night?
Sure.
Okay. Now let's go back to my OneNote. So, as everyone starts to drift off to sleep, Merlana, as you sit up awake, just kind of waiting around, trying not to, you know, accidentally fall asleep, so you're just getting up, doing stretches.
Yes, yes.
From sort of further into the, not the jungle, further into the forest, not too far from your encampment, you can hear sort of the sounds of clashing metal and sort of unintelligible, like, kind of yelling, or, you know, just general combat noises. And Merlana, you do hear this pretty easily. It's not too loud, but it's like you can just like, okay, where is that coming from? And it is further in.
I'm gonna wake up Wuji and Anna.
Okay.
You're not gonna wake up.
Morning.
You're not
I'm
gonna
kidding.
wake
Yeah,
Oh,
up.
yeah, you
that's true. You're a heavy sleeper. So even
I'm
if you
also
did,
snoring my head off.
yeah, even if you did want to fall asleep, he's just snoring so loud that like,
Oh,
There, I hear something. Definitely something.
what's something?
I do
There's,
that
like-
thing where you find the person's waist and you just jab them with 2 fingers in their waist. You know?
who?
You know
Who-
that thing?
Who are you doing that to?
Raven, because he's asleep. Gotta wake him up.
He's motionless.
Really?
Should I like make a check
Not
for it?
ticklish?
Let's say make a. Why did I roll? I didn't mean to roll. I got an 11. That's a 17. I lied. No, I didn't mean to roll.
Make a tickle check.
I guess
Fuck face.
Constitution saving throw. I guess. I don't,
Saving
Okay.
throw.
let's make a Constitution saving throw. I guess. Can you resist?
Is it against whatever I roll as well?
No, he just has I have.
I got a 20.
Well, I have a DC set, so. What'd you get?
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, so he's saving, so that's a resist.
I guess
like,
Raven's fucking dead.
You jab him directly, like, in the solar plexus, and he just did. Nothing.
Actually, the snoring just gets louder.
You press the wrong button. Oh man, it does get louder.
Wuji, I think you like made him sleep harder.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
If he
Are you
dies,
three?
he dies.
Are you three going to investigate?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So as you kind of traverse, the noises are still happening, even as all you guys are like trying to wake up. And as you if you move further into the forest,
I agree with everything you just said.
Yep. Move further into the forest. I would like you three to please make a stealth check.
Oh
as
my,
you're kind of like,
no, you can't be doing that to me.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
No, that's
You can't be
illegal.
doing that to me.
I got a natural 20!
Okay.
You're joking!
It landed
Yeah,
on the B! It says 22 because I have +2.
Y'all have
I rolled a
disadvantage.
2 and disadvantage. I got a 13 on my disadvantage roll, but it's still a 2.
So, you want the good roll or the bad roll first?
Just, it doesn't matter. You're gonna take the bad roll anyways.
So the first roll was a 2.
Hey.
Oh
And the
wait,
second
because I have
roll-
disadvantage, I have to roll again.
No, you don't have
It's
disadvantage.
a natural 1.
So wait, why do you have a disadvantage on?
Plate armor.
Oh no. Wuji has scale mail on, so that gives disadvantage. Man, y'all ain't stealthy for nothing.
Yeah, we have scale mail.
But my
Wait, do we-
scale
do
mail
we-
was pretty!
Do we all have scale mail on?
All
except
4
for
of you have
Raven?
disadvantage on these.
Oh, even Raven.
No.
Raven's wearing leather, I think.
Oh.
Y'all are so goofy for that.
Yeah.
Okay, I had
Motherfucking
a
warlock-
armor class of
motherfucking
fucking
warlock wearing
11.
Scale mail.
Gabby, mine's
Scale
18.
mail.
I had an AC of 11! I needed
I don't care.
armor.
You're a warlock.
That's okay. Well, I guess
What are you
not really
saying?
okay.
Unimagined character? You're not even fucking here.
I'm almost there, and I'm gonna have a higher
It's
armor class than you.
Y'all, he's in the
Okay,
forest.
and you
It's
have
actually-
21 HP!
They're in the
Somebody
trees.
fucked it up. Somebody fucked it up. And by somebody, I mean the internet.
Captain?
Can
I'm
we
gonna
just?
more
Can we
HP
go
than
in the
you,
jungle?
Captain Timo's.
Welcome to the jungle.
Stop!
So Merlana, as you're making big noise, you can hear a dart enter your left buttock. No,
Wait, is it? It's still dark, right?
Yeah, it's still dark. Do you guys have light vision?
I'm- I'm gonna touch my shield and cast light on it,
I have dark vision.
Okay,
like
so,
on the front of it,
Okay.
just so I can see ahead of me.
So as the 3 of you, like tap your shield to light it up a bit, and as the 4 of you, the 3 of you,
I am not there.
very loudly clank your way through the jungle. Like one of you even trips and like falls and makes even more noise. It's not a quiet approach. Wow, I was actually really expecting you guys to make that.
We all have disadvantage.
But you can hear the combat growing louder. Do you all have dark vision? Does anyone have?
Yeah.
I believe we do.
Because y'all are trying to stay quiet, so I don't know why you touched your thing. But go ahead, let's keep it.
Well, I mean, we're already making all the noise.
Yeah, so you might as well. So as you kind of go further, you can see this sort of empty forest, this kind of small forest clearing, but with like this sort of kind of burrowing sort of like small hill sort of thing, like a large, like something you'd see things like come out of maybe. That kind of goes into the ground.
Like meerkats?
Yeah, but bigger. And it is dark, but you can see that there are 4 figures that are fighting what seem to be smaller creatures. You guys can see, right? You guys can perfectly see.
I'm actually blind
Yes.
in both eyes.
Yeah.
So as you fight, you can see
I'm
them
blind in one
fighting.
eye.
You have half vision.
I have half vision.
Sort of up front, you can see this sort of tall man, what seems to be dressed in leather and sort of a mix between leather and chainmail. He takes his spear and he jabs it into the small creature's throat. And from what you can see, actually, it does seem to be some kind of goblin-like creature. As he jabs it into the throat,
Does the figure have a tail?
No. It's just he seems like a normal like man. Nothing too outstanding about him. In the far back, kind of more towards the little, not really dugout. It's not a dugout. It's a hole. It's a cave, small cave thing. You can see a fallen
Cerise.
goblin on the ground. Oh, I didn't turn streamer mode on. Oops, ha ha ha. But you can see, 5 minutes. Oh, I better, woohoo! I may have to interrupt myself. Towards the back, standing over what's a like fallen goblin corpse. This sort of young woman who seems to have dark skin and like not so much as like kind of dark brown, but more of kind of a on the monochrome side, on the gray. She's kind of a dark grayish kind of color with very long ears. Who seems to be dressed in like black feathered robes and holding a staff above the slain goblin. Sort of running around chasing another goblin is this small girl, but you can see on her head, she seems to be at halfling height, but you can see on her head are what seem to be two very large rounded ears, and this sort of sword-like weapon that's very thin and does not seem like a normal sword. And another probably also kind of tallish man in glasses, dressed very fancily, whose both hands are glowing as he's like launching a mixture of fire and ice at one of the goblins. And you manage to catch the four of them as all of the goblins, fall to the ground, and they're as quiet as the combat has stopped. And the three of you just kind of watch from. You guys are kind of like peeking like over a bush, trying to stay quiet and hidden, even though you most definitely did not. And you can hear the tall ones kind of just like standing around. You gonna say something?
So I was like whispering, like, who are they?
So the tall one kind of turns around to the shortest one and speaks. The ears. Don't forget the ears. Also, you all over there, and you can kind of hear him speaking. You can kind of see him look in your direction, where you guys are hiding in the bush.
There's no
hello?
one here.
Oh. Well, that's not very convincing.
What
well,
would it take to convince you?
Nothing really, I suppose. Quite an odd group.
So you're
so
there's no one here.
But somebody's speaking.
That's just the trees. They're speaking.
I speak for the tree.
Listen, my comrade over here. Wait, I need to give him an accent. My comrade over here could very much hear you all approaching even before we finish killing all of these goblins. So
I don't know who you all are, but
look. If it would give you any means of comfort, we have no intention to harm you. Just please, if you don't mind coming out and revealing yourselves.
But why? If we don't have any intention to harm you, and you don't have any intention to harm us, we're fine here, yeah?
I mean, I suppose, but you know, that voice makes an awfully good point.
See.
I guess you do have a point. Well, Right. Might I ask what you three are doing out here so, late at night? In such close proximity to a goblin nest.
What if I asked you the same question?
Well, if you don't mind coming out here, I do believe I'd be able to introduce my...
But you come over here.
Hold on, give me a second. It's 11:59. I have to text this. Give me a second.
1 more minute.
1 more minute. 1 more minute.
I can't wait.
Oh, text.
I'm doing it. I gotta find the birthday cake.
Text,
Give me a second. Oh god, where's the
Look
cake?
how many people are in this server.
Where?
Don't worry about what the server is. Just look at all the
What
people
the
in the voice
fuck?
chat.
r/Taylor Swift.
Doesn't it usually like go all the way down?
I thought it did.
Is this part of a new update or something?
What?
Sorry, I'm looking for the things
That's
that
cool.
I'm looking
You
for
need
the
to increase your server list, Cerise.
I just got rid of some because I don't talk to them.
I don't talk to them either, but the emotes.
Okay, but some of us don't have nitro.
Okay, cool.
Some of us are poor.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Do you have a job?
Okay, cool.
Some
Now
of
I
us
know.
are 4 and 16 and have no job.
Sweet.
Oh, I have to go to Spotify? Ew.
So,
Some of us use Spotify instead of Apple Music.
I don't use Apple Music.
Exactly.
This is back to the guy talking. If you all don't mind.
I do.
Well, we are... I suppose we can just introduce ourselves from far away. We are the Knights of the Sacred Heart, and my name is ARDALIN Roche. I'm the leader of these knights.
Knights, you say?
Well, now, if you don't mind, you know, an eye for an eye.
I'm already missing an eye.
I don't mean that in the literal sense. I mean, if you don't mind coming out, I would like to at least be able to see you. Just to quell my thoughts that I'm not speaking to a bush.
Oh shit.
Well, maybe you are
give us-
speaking to a bush.
Give us like a minute.
I can see the horns popping out of the bush.
Oh.
There's
Oh.
a
I
team.
say, okay, let's play rock paper scissors, and whoever loses has to go out.
Alright, ready? Everyone type what they want in the chat.
Paper.
No.
What you- why would you
just-
Wait.
We have to say 1,
Wait,
2,
wait.
3.
Why don't you guys just roll
No,
d20s?
no. Wait, why don't you all just type it, and when I say go,
That's what
Okay,
we're doing.
press enter.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys just
Yeah.
roll d20s to see who's gonna go? Whoever gets the lowest has to go.
Don't bring logic.
Oh, that
here.
too. That works too. Actually, wait, you're the DM. You get to decide.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are typing in this thing for because I want you guys to roll d20 to figure out who goes up first.
Wants to roll a d20.
Whoever gets the lowest has to.
D20.
Don't lie. You better not lie, or I'll know.
Why
I
would I
got an
lie?
8.
Okay. Everybody else.
15.
6.
Just for funsies, I got a
15.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wuji is the one.
No, Merlana just said she got a 6.
Oh, you got a 6? Sorry, I didn't hear
I
that.
got a
I
6.
thought you said 16.
No.
Also, sorry, I'm
good
still.
roll.
She's responding to my text. She had to. I'm gonna take a break for a second here because she spent this day deep cleaning her house because her grandparents are coming over up to where she lives.
John, am I correct?
Yeah.
Cute.
Oh, was that what we were referring to? No, it was something else. But that is also
Oh.
very good. Thank
Oh,
you for
never
sending
mind.
that. I'll send you what I sent him.
But yeah. So Merlana, you do have to step out of the bush. It's the
Merlana
dice- the
steps
dice
out
are-
with her shield in front of her.
You can
Damn, Merlana is just not.
you can lower your shield. Trust me, we mean you no harm. Besides, they're already preoccupied, and as Merlana, as you look behind him, you can see that the small mouse-like girl is kind of just going around quickly taking a small like dagger and just like cutting off the ears of these goblins.
Okay.
And just like moving from like corpse to corpse.
Wait a minute.
What?
No, keep going. Just keep going.
And as she finishes getting all of the goblins, she does seem strong enough that both her and the dark-skinned elven woman are just sort of picking up the bodies of these goblins and just kind of putting them into a pile.
Christian, is this what you...
What?
When you said mouse people?
Yes.
Okay.
Mouse
Glad we're on the same... Oh.
Echo. Lights on.
Continue.
Sorry, I'm texting.
Tell Layla I said happy birthday.
John
Yeah.
also says...
I don't know if she remembers me, but tell her I said it anyway.
I'm gonna say your full name.
Okay.
Tell her to watch the stream.
She's still cleaning the house. Oh yeah! I forgot, that's Neath, isn't it? Yeah. It's good skin. Anyways, so as both the mouse-like girl and the dark-skinned elven woman are like picking up the bodies and placing them into a pile of each other, the elven woman raises her staff, which seems to be made out of this sort of black wood like material. She raises it to the sky, as you see from the trees a large rustling, as just sort of this black like cawing mass of like birds just descend on this pile of bodies, of goblin bodies. And it takes a few moments, but after they're done, there is nothing left of these goblins but bone.
Ma'am, can I learn how to do that?
And she can't hear you. You're not out of the bush yet. But she begins to like draw this sort of like circle in the dirt around her, not around her, around the pile of bones now, and like kind of kneels down to start a prayer. And the guy with the glasses is just kind of mulling about, kind of adjusting his these two like glowing kind of runic sort of gloves on his hands. And both him and the mouse-like girl just sort of walk up behind ARDALIN. Well, wait, I gotta go higher. She's a mouse. The mouse-like girl. Well, here's the ears, I guess. And she just kind of plops into ARDALIN's hand. Oh. It's wet.
It's wet.
Yeah, they're wet. They're goblin ears.
Are goblin ears usually wet?
So are these the people that I heard not too long ago? You guys aren't very quiet, you know. I could hear you guys like jangling all the way here. I keep going lower. She has a really high voice. She's a mouse. Yeah, I could hear you guys really far away.
There we go. That's
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, there is. So, yeah, was that you guys?
Skibbity-bibbity-bop.
And upon
The other random band of travelers who don't particularly like each other, who are all conveniently wearing heavy armor and make really loud noises while walking through tundra or forest.
Right. That's oddly specific. You know, and this is the one with the glasses speaking. He seems to have like this sort of like, he seems kind of snobbish, and he's dressed like this dude's dressed like he got money. It's kind of a weird thing. Like, why is he traveling with these guys?
You got shmoney?
I was gonna draw these guys, and I have things drawn for them, but I didn't finish that. You know you can take that armor off if you want to. It's kind of pointing around. It's like you can take it off if you want to sneak around, you know.
Well,
that's always an
we
option.
We heard, you know, swords and stuff. It's like 2 in the morning. So, swords, 2 in the morning in the forest.
I gotta find a different accent for this guy.
It's like.
Anyways.
I didn't know what was out here. I was woken up. I was having a great dream about a book I just read, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Well, are you all out here alone?
Define alone.
Are you camping somewhere? Have you mentioned you're camping anywhere nearby?
Define nearby.
Well, you had to come from somewhere, I suppose.
Well, don't we all? We all come from somewhere, don't we?
Why are you being so vague?
Yes, we're freaking camping.
Right, well, what was I going to say? Well, we were just out here. We were also camping nearby. This is ARDALIN, by the way. We were also camping nearby. As you can see, we had a bit of a... We were sent on a quest from the, Adventurers Guild up in Clyffside Quay. Apparently there was some trouble with some, night goblins on the road. So we took it up, and they said they were paying about... How much was it? Is it 25 gold? 25 gold per goblin here. So, you know, seemed relatively nearby.
Is that a lot?
Well, from what you didn't count the bodies of the goblins before you, like in total, or just 25 coins per ear?
I don't know. Is that?
I mean, that's 50
Is that
gold.
a
That's
lot?
50 gold a goblin. So, I mean, in the grand scheme, I guess.
I
From what you can
see.
tell, there was probably about 5 goblins, which that'll come out to 250 gold, which is, in the grand scheme of things, pretty small, but it's enough. Oh, sorry, I burped. So we are camping nearby if you'd care to meet everyone formally, because I don't believe that and they kind of look backwards, look behind them towards the elven woman behind them, who has just finished the ritual, and you can see that the bones have like sort of decomposed now and are just have become one with the soil. And so this sort of black feathered cloaked woman rises from the ground, and she just kind of like slowly walks over to the 6 of you, technically. The ritual is complete. Oh, hello. Who might you all be?
No one worth mentioning. Well, that for me at least.
Well, I mean, look, and this is the mouse. Let's just call her Mouse. I mean, look, we all know each other at this point of it, right? Have the other 2 come out from behind the bush as well?
No.
Sure. Wuji wants to come out. She likes spooky magic.
Okay, so Wuji comes out.
Big feather lady.
Anna, you have been talking already, so you super totally came out. So, you know, if we basically all met each other at this point, so we might as well just tell each other our names. This is the Mouse.
Lady that did the thing with the goblins and the bones. Are you an elf? You're an elf too, right?
Kind of. I can see on your ears that They seem to be shorter, as you can see on my ears, they are very long. I'm sort of an elf. I'm a drow. Drow? Is it drow or is it drow or drow? Drow?
Drow elf.
I'm a drow.
Drow?
Yes, we are a I can understand the confusion. We are not native to Thalnor. Thalnor. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to saying the word. And you can see that she seems like kind of a meek sort of figure, very shy. But she also seems like has this large cloak completely made out of feathers. Her long ears, dangling from them are like these feather ornaments. What did I draw? I drew her. Hold on, give me a second.
Drawing!
Oh, I'm not showing you, I just drew her.
Show me.
No,
Hey, Christian, did you see this Kisker Venrath dude? How did he do that? A Goliath barbarian falls face first into chat. The hell?
Unsure, but hi, Kisker Venrath.
Hello.
What I wouldn't do for a Goliath barbarian in this party. I'm kidding. You guys are great. But yes, where were we? She's dressed. She seems to be very like sort of one with like black feathers.
Kisker Venrath. That's such a badass name. Kisker Venrath.
So oh, so very rude of me. I did not introduce myself. Did you tell them your name, Ardlam? Well, if I didn't, then I guess they know it now. As you know, Ardlam Roche, and he sort of kind of has like a small bow. He seems very plain in appearance. He has this kind of like brown, like kind of scraggly hair that just kind of falls onto his face.
Much like your car, he's the most basic person.
He seems to be dressed in what looks like kind of... Actually, does anyone have military background?
No.
No.
Merlana was a soldier.
So, Merlana, you can recognize his outfit that seems to be what is like kind of standard military grade armor. More for like foot soldiers than anything higher than like anything more important than that. But yeah, he seems very worn. His shield and spear are both like very plain looking, not at all like stand out in any way. Ardlam Roche, leader of the Knights of the Sacred Heart. Good to meet you three. The mousy one speaks up, kind of puffs out her chest, hands on her hips. Beatrix Moss, Mousekin.
Mousekin? Where are you from?
Oh, and you thought you haven't seen drows either. Oh, you really haven't heard of us, probably.
No, definitely not.
Let's just say I come from very, very far away from here.
Huh.
The one with the glasses steps forward, kind of adjusts them, kind of pushes them up. I need an accent, better accent, because he's just gonna sound like Ardlam. Shoot. Ah, I didn't practice this. Nicholas Quatrain. And you can see that his ears are also kind of pointed like yours, Anna. Wizard.
Mr. Quatrain?
Nicholas Quatrain. It is a bit of quite a name, isn't it?
Nicholas Quatrain.
Yes.
Are you elven too?
Half elven at least. On my
Half
mother's
elven?
side.
Was your mother or your father the human?
Oh, the elven's on my mother's side. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
And
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm regrettably from the one of the grand cities of Thalnor, San Fontaine.
San Fontaine.
And finally, last but not least, the black feathered one speaks up. My name is Milori Marantel. And I'm a drow. Very nice to meet you three. If I would be so bold as to ask your names.
I am Wuji Asuka.
Wuji. That is a very beautiful name.
Oh, you're the first person to get it correct on the first try.
Am I really?
Yeah.
It does not sound like that hard of a name to pronounce.
See?
I guess at least someone gets it.
You three try it, and she kind of nudges towards the other three. Wood, what was it? What was it? It was Wood. Can you repeat that again? I'm so sorry.
Luigi.
Luigi? Did I hear that right? Sorry, my hearing's going in this here. Can you say that? Luigi? Waluigi. Anyways, and the rest of you.
My name is Anna. My name is Anna.
Anna.
Yeah, my name's Anna.
Okay.
I have a sword.
That is
I go by Merlana,
Merlana.
and she does a little bow.
Oh, and he kind of bows back. Very nice to meet you.
You as well.
Right. Well, he kind of still kind of holding the small like kind of sack of goblin ears. Well, it's been very nice meeting you all, and this is very gross. But we are camping nearby. Oh, right. I almost forgot to ask. Do you have any particular destination in mind?
Yeah. Shoot.
I mean, if you three wandering adventurers are looking for anything, and I don't mean to advertise or anything, but
Think
they
about
do
the
say-
cliff.
they do say Clyffside Quay.
Cliffside Quay, that's what it was, yes.
Well, how fortunate our guild house happens to be there as well.
I do remember you mentioning it
Yes, and
earlier, yeah.
I don't mean to advertise, but they do say that you're not a real adventurer until you're registered with the guild, so if you'd like, we will be staying here overnight. Got to rest up after all. We didn't exactly come out of that conflict without injury. But we're
Right.
willing to accompany you all if you
I mean, if we're going to the
you
same
wish.
place, I don't see why not.
well, we're that way, so I'm assuming do the three of you know which way you're going? Any navigator
Nope.
of some sort?
We have a map, but I think Lily was looking at it upside down at one point. I'm not.
We have 2 children guides.
Yeah,
Well, they must be very well-traveled children then.
I'm pretty sure Lily was looking at it upside down at one point, but
Well, if you manage to make it this far, then I'd say they're doing pretty alright. Well, now that we've sort of acquainted ourselves, if you would like to join up with us, on the travel northwards, we will be stationed nearby.
we've got our own little camp shortly down that way.
That's good. That's good. Right.
Shoot.
So, kind of squishes the pouch of goblin ears.
Ew.
Yeah, we
Ew.
should. Yeah, can you not squeeze that, Ardlum, please? Thank you. We should probably go now. I'm kind of bleeding, I think. I don't know. We should go. But nice meeting you all.
It was great meeting you as well, yes.
I mean, it could have been
need
worse.
to go back to sleep because
Right.
I was having a fantastic dream. Oh my. Ooh, it was great.
Oh my god!
Well,
Oh
Tell
my
ya.
god.
so, Mallory. I'm gonna keep saying Mallory. Mallory. Mallory, celery. There's a lot of celery in this. This is a very celery-centric campaign.
Fuck celery.
She's
All my
dead.
homies hate
She's
celery.
dead.
Or just the
Good.
vegetable. Celery's delicious if you eat it with ranch. Anyways,
Oh yeah, celery is delicious, but
Yeah.
not the person.
Who is the person?
a child that is now dead. Or is she?
She was just she dipped. She's gone.
She was actually Cygnus, you guys. It's kind of similar in the name.
Oh my god.
No, I'm not gonna say one or anything. No. But
She got
Melody.
zip zoop zapped away.
Or she really instant transmissioned away before the whole place got nuked. But yes, it was very nice to meet you all. I suppose we'll see you all in the morning.
Yep.
If I'm awake, yeah.
Right, let's go then. And the three, Arthlum, Beatrix, and Nicholas start to walk away. And Mallory kind of stays behind. Yes, may the Raven Queen protect you in your slumber. And then she also walks away. Leaving the three of you standing next to a goblin nest.
Oh.
There's a goblin nest. Well, they're all dead, but that doesn't mean it's not still there.
Y'all do what you want. I'm going back to sleep.
Yeah, let's go back.
You're gonna sleep
Holy
after all
crap.
that?
What? Zach?
Riot is looking fucking people to help
fighting
with
game.
Project L.
I said that earlier.
He did say
I
Oh.
that
told
earlier.
you they're making a new thing. I knew it.
They showed a
Who's gonna
picture of
tell
it
her?
during
Who's gonna
Riot
tell her?
10.
Who's gonna tell her?
What's Project L?
It's the
Who's gonna
fighting
tell her?
game.
Tell her what?
Oh wait, that was like for serious what you guys said?
Yeah, no, they're
Yeah.
they're making a fighting game. They announced it during
Gabby, there's making
It's
been
they're
announced.
making like
They showed it
Forever.
last
You didn't
October.
call anything.
they're
Project
making like 12
Should-
different games.
Project A was
Wait, for real?
yeah,
Yeah.
Gabby, where were you during the anniversary? They showed off Project A, which was
Valorant.
Project L, which they showed like one fight between Darius and Ari, and then they
I didn't
said
see that.
they had a it was like 1 second in like one of the videos.
Gabby's always just bugging out, to be fair.
And
And then there's there's the Project F1, the
What?
action role playing, the hack and slash one.
How about Project
I'm
M?
so
though?
excited for
they're making a platformer too, an Echo platformer.
Yeah.
Please tell
Oh
me
yeah,
that-
with
Echo.
the there's the Thresh, the harrowing one, and then there's the Echo one.
Can they make an
Huh.
MMO? They make an
Anywho's.
MMO. Anyways, so is it?
apologies
as the,
for again.
Sorry, we're just geeking out over here. Blessed be, child. So as the three of you, I'm assuming, make your way back to camp. Raven is still snoring like bejesus, and you can see that like
Gotten to the point where it's like you could
you're like scaring the birds
Yeah.
in the trees. And you can see that like Luna and Lily are both like awake now and just trying to like they look like tired, and they're just like trying to cover their ears with a pillow. Where did you three go?
We met some people. Said there was knights from the cliff place.
Knights of the Sacred Heart.
Yeah, that's
Ring
the
any
one.
bells?
Why would it ring any bells?
Your mom knows people.
Your mom. Well, she hasn't told us anything about
Your
the
mom!
Knights of the Cliffside Heart or whatever you two are talking. Sacred Heart? Cliffside? This is Lily, by the way. She's like weirdly not as chipper as usual.
Just go back to
figure it
sleep.
out.
Cliffs-
Just sleep.
No, we're plenty awake thanks to over there.
Just stab him. He'll
Yeah, no,
shut-
we'll take watch. It's fine. You three
sure?
can. Oh yeah, no, trust me, we're not going back to sleep. We don't need it that much anyways, right, Luna? And she just kind of like, you can hear like the creaking in her neck, like.
Oh god.
Right, so we're not exactly in the best shape, but I'm pretty sure we can stay awake. You'll get some rest. And apparently...
How old is Luna again?
Luna is 16. Lily is 14. Why?
Well, there's 2 children watching over a group of...
Oh, they can protect themselves. You know that, right?
This is true.
They know how to. They know how to fight. Yeah, don't worry about that. We can totally protect ourselves, right, Luna? She's reading her book upside down. How's she even reading that? It's done. Whatever. Anyways, you 3 get to bed. We'll just sit here and.
You've got no complaints from me.
Yeah. Okay. Good night, I guess.
Night.
As 3 of you pile back into whatever tents you're inside. Who's cling-clanging over there on a ceramic piece of dinnerware?
It's my straws.
Which one of you is using your reusable straws trying to save the turtles? Guess what?
I'm metal straw.
The turtles were never real in the first place. You're not saving them. They're holograms.
The turtles are fake.
They're holograms.
Turtles are fake.
The government installed a bunch of holograms like they do with Hatsune Miku, and they put it underwater to make you think there's turtles down there. It's not real.
Yeah, why do you think you don't see
Wait, did you say Hatsune Miku? Wait, hold on.
You know the things that the holograms they use at the Hatsune Miku concerts? That's what they use with the turtles in the Great Barrier Reef. In the Great Barrier Reef. Anyways, as the 3 of you go back to sleep, night passes as usual into the daytime. As you awake to your campfire put out, and Raven is totally, he got like a whole like gosh dang good sleep.
Man, that was surprisingly refreshing.
Silence.
How'd you guys sleep?
Silence.
I might have to smother you with something next time.
Yeesh, tough crowd. Well, what's on the agenda?
Look at Mr. Funny Man over here.
Luna's just like, did it stop? Is it finally over?
Is she in like a?
she's like rocking back and forth like. Couldn't even read. I'm just kidding, by the way. Not really. That sucked. Anyway, shall we go? I think we have some people to meet.
Did they say where we were, which way we were going?
You guys remember where the...
Currently we're heading west. This is Luna pulling out the map again. So currently we're heading west. If we keep going that way, we should be able to make it to the Boulder Coast. So saith the map. And then there seems to be this sort of small T intersection, I think that's what it's called. We go up the one on the right, and that will take us northwards if we travel along the cliffside. Until we...
Do you guys remember where these nights were set up at?
Speak up.
Do you guys remember where these nights were set up at? Because honestly, I don't. I can't recall last night at all.
There is silence.
Heck.
Well, we should probably just keep going forward the normal way until we run into these knights of yours. Shall we?
That's fine.
Oh, and as the 4 of you load back into the thing and make your way for finally the 3rd day of travel.
Gods, can we get...
Maybe it wasn't that far away, so maybe only about 5 minutes of travel passed before you see like kind of the butt of another cart sticking out. And you can see walking out into the road is ARDALIN with a severe case of bedhead.
Like how severe?
Somehow it's just sticking up. How's it sticking up?
Oh, okay. Like Super Saiyan?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
As he yawns, all of his hair just goes up like a Studio Ghibli film, and then as he's like, oh, it just goes down. Oh. Oh. It's you guys. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, I think. Oh.
Is it morning?
Bit of a rough night. Oh.
It really wasn't it?
More so after you just finished killing a nest of goblins, but... Oh, at least it's not too far away. Clyffside Quay. I mean...
Did I miss something? Who are these people?
Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. You were
Friends.
making a distraction.
And you can see that Beatrix... I'm gonna keep calling her Mouse Girl, but I forget that she actually has a name, Beatrix. As Beatrix kind of hops out. Oh, look, they've got a new friend. Somebody else with them. That's cool.
Jump back and... What's that?
She seems very, like, nonplussed. She's like, really?
Hi, Beatrix. How you doing?
Well, I was having a pretty good
you
morning.
You know her?
Yeah, well, we kind of ran into each other last night, yes.
Last night I thought everyone was sleeping soundly.
I was trying to wake you up, but I was poking you with my sword, but you wouldn't.
Which side? The business end?
Wait, did you say sword?
Yes.
Wonder I woke up in a... But I thought I was on my...
No, those little poke marks you have in your arm and your thigh. I was quite surprised, actually.
Check your arms. There are, in fact, like, poke marks along your body. Also, and then there's this one, you can kind of have this sort of, like, phantom feeling, like, of something jabbing you really hard. Bless you. Bless you.
Sorry, thank you.
Sneezing? Not sneezing. You weren't sneezing. You were, like, jabbed really hard directly in the center of your chest. Not that you felt it, it's just there.
Can I go get ice?
No.
Kisker says bless you.
I'm gonna go get ice.
But, yeah, so, just a few, we hit the right up there. We're not too far from the border coast now.
Oh, so we're almost there. Oh, finally.
Well, I mean, there's still the trip north, so don't get too comfy. I mean, you can still see it from really far away, but I don't know, if you find something to pass the time, it's not really that boring at all. She kind of goes back into their encampment. We seem to have woken up a bit late, and you all did not. So if you'd still like us to travel with you upwards to Clyffside Quay, then if you would be so kind as to permit us a few moments to freshen up.
Fine. Take as much time as you need.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah.
And as ARDALIN disappears back in there, you can see
Is that zip tie?
you can see
Was that a tape or a zip tie?
Would you believe me if I told...
your mouth, or is that a zip tie? Are you zip tying someone?
No, it was my lips.
Oh, why not?
It's your pussy lips.
What?
What?
What? Did you say pussy?
What'd you say? Hey, this is PG-13.
Repeat thyself.
This is PG-13. You can only say that word once.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh.
There it goes.
Yeah, you said it twice. Yep, that's all we get. Now we have to stay PG, kid-friendly. I guess.
Female reproductive system.
No. Stop it. It's Disney. They're after me. They're gonna censor me. Stop it. Stop. But
Can I say except you're welcome?
But yeah, a few moments pass. as you do, just kind of sit around and wait for the Knights of the Sacred Heart to prepare, and soon enough they are all packed up and ready to go alongside you. If you don't mind us taking the lead on this one.
Seeing as you know where you're going and we don't, I mean...
No.
Sure.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And Lily kind of looks over to... Or both Lily and Lily kind of look over to Raven. This is Lily. Hey! Sleepy.
Yeah?
Hey, Sleepy. Hey, you want to drive the boat? The boat? You want to drive the boat? Do you want to drive the
No.
cart? Why not?
Because I'll get yelled at this time.
We're kids.
I don't care what you guys say. I'm talking about other.
Are you sure? And she's kind of like waving the reins towards you.
Yes, I'm sure. Look.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
You kind of snatch the reins out.
Alright,
Okay.
so, how does
Snappy
this
one,
work?
yeah. Have you
ice.
have you worked with horses before?
God.
Let's see. There was that one time back in the village, like... Once or twice. You could pretty much say I'm an expert.
Right. So I'm assuming you've drawn a cart before. Right. So just kind of. Well, they're already leaving. Look, they're leaving. Snap the reins. Snap the reins.
Okay.
But
Let's
nicely.
snap the reins a little bit.
Do you want am or fm?
Chillax. Turn on.
No.
Or
It's like,
Zach, when you say radio, you have to turn your register on. Yeah. Just relax. Turn on the radio.
You want am or
Would you like
There's no purndle on this horse. What's happened? Where's the purndle?
How do I work the
what's the point?
horse machine broke, no Brindle?
Is this horse automatic or stick shift?
Stop.
Oh, I don't like that. Never mind. Let's continue. So
Oh my god.
if you would be so kind as to make an animal handling check.
Oh boy.
What is your animal handling even at?
-1. Oh, that's a natural 1.
Oh my god.
Crisjin,
God
you
damn.
finally figured out how to beat him. By making him do anything except combat, you win.
Fighting. Wow. How do I make you screw this up in the worst way possible? So as you like lift
Like, I
up,
really got a 0.
as you lift up and you snap the reins, as you like bring them down, they just snap off.
Oh.
And you like lift them up and you're just holding like the loose like rein, like this is you managed to snap the leather off the thing with your gargantuan strength. You pulled too hard and it's now just the thing. And Lily's just like,
So,
bravo. I Hey Raven,
Yes.
you can drive the cart now.
I want
Well,
to
why?
drive the boat.
Show him, Anna.
no, don't worry about it. No. No need to worry, just, you can drive the cart.
Okay. Who, me? With
I
what?
have Something.
That you snapped the reins off. What am I?
She did what?
She snapped. Show him the leather. Show him the strap.
Which strap do you want me to show?
Put that thing away. I'm 14. Put it away.
No,
Get that out of here.
I stay strapped.
Anyways, and she just kind of like claps her hands together and kind of whips forward and just kind of makes this sort of like shadowy kind of whip tendril thing. I guess it sort of replaces where the rein was. I guess I'm driving the boat now. Did I say boat again?
Yes.
I meant
you did
cart.
say that.
Your stupidity is rubbing off on me, Anna. I don't understand.
Stupid.
Yeehaw!
Dumb.
And she whips the thing. You start to move forward. And you do manage to follow. the knight's cart forwards, and true enough, only about after maybe 10 minutes of travel, you can no longer see any trees in front of you, and you come upon what seems to be this. It's about like, you woke up pretty early, I guess. No, that's a lie, actually. It's about noon. As you continue forward, you can no longer see trees, but you can see this like giant glistening ocean in front of you. And it's a very, very clear blue sky. It's awfully nice weather for it's just nice weather. It's a beautiful sight to see.
Something's about to go down, I know it.
Nothing. I don't have anything.
Nothing good happens on nice days.
No, it's perfectly clear outside. Did you all see that back there?
See what?
In front of us. The ocean. That's the Thalnoran Ocean. Have any of you seen the ocean before?
It's just a big pond, isn't it?
No,
You can
I
say that.
haven't.
Well, take a
Place
gander.
full of ice and snow.
Hey man, ice or snow is just frozen water. It's just frozen water.
No shit.
Bro, Zach, the ocean, it's just melted snow, man. It's just melted snow. That's it. It's just melted snow.
Raven has like the most pissed off face.
That's me saying that. I don't know.
I know. Well, it's either way.
The ocean makes me sad. But yeah, as you continue forward, and as you make kind of the right turn, this way, and as you turn the corner, you can see very, very far along the coastline of the Boulder Coast, you can see this kind of very relatively large. Well, it's small from a very far distance, but if you were to be closer, it looks like humongous. This giant city built on a cliffside, sort of forming with. They didn't do any like terraforming, I suppose. They mostly built it on what was there already. And you can see like a multitude of, from very far away, you can see what seems to be like boats coming in and going out. From the docks that extend from the very bottom of this city. That, my friends, is Clyffside Quay. Hope you like looking at it, because we're going to be traveling for probably a few more hours.
What?
Okay, maybe not a few more hours, maybe like 1 hour if we're good about it.
What? If we're traveling,
But hey, take in the sea.
let's share some stories. Yeah?
Arlem's driving the cart, so I was like, oh, you all go ahead. I'm sure we all have very interesting stories back there. Oh, this is so good. You know what's good? Because I wrote stories. Yes.
Ooh, give us your stories.
I'm prepared. Okay. So, I guess you could just kind of... The carts are totally free for you to just kind of hop off, and everyone can kind of like switch around if you feel like it. There's definitely enough empty space if you want to like talk to someone. So, get a bit of a long journey. So, talk amongst yourselves, I guess. Do as you please.
Is there like... This is a question towards the DM.
I am the DM.
You know.
Yes. Hello.
Hi, DM. This is
I named this.
Raven.
Hi, Raven. Hello, my son. What do you want from me?
Is there by chance like any way I can like
Redacted.
Poop?
no see if there's like any like face of any sort?
Any face?
Fey, Fey.
Oh, like any magic anywhere?
Fey spirits, creatures of sorts.
You can make you just want to check like the magicness of the area, I guess? You just want to make a sort of...
Like if there's any magical creatures and shit.
Oh,
Fey creatures.
you can make an Arcana check. With your limited sort of experience with magic, you can sort of feel it, but
19 plus 1.
Wow.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
Okay.
His luck, my luck went to him, I guess.
He's the talky guy, I guess. From what you can feel around you, there does not seem to be any sort of like fey magic or creatures of any sort.
Okay.
However,
Good.
no, I'm
No.
kidding. Alright, so the knights are just sort of like doing their own thing while on their cart, and I'm assuming you guys are doing your own, unless you want to in fact share stories.
I'm gonna go hop on the cart next to Miss Drow Elf.
Oh, you can see she's sort of like kind of fiddling
Hello.
around with this small figure of what seems to be like a large not a large woman. What? Just sort of a woman.
Large woman.
Figure of a large.
This small figure of a large woman. No, it's a sort of a small kind of idol kind of figure.
It's an idol.
Yeah, with a gem inlaid on the back. No specifics, unless you want
Okay.
to. Oh, hello, it was, Anna, right?
Yes, Anna.
I hope you still remember my name.
Honestly, I was not even fully awake I don't even remember last night.
Oh, that's
Like,
too bad.
was I awake?
I
was
it
I
certainly seemed to be that way.
Honestly,
I'm mixing up these accents. I'm sorry.
I wasn't there. I was like,
Sort of sleepwalking, yes?
I was like, if that's what it felt like. I mean,
Oh, you should be
I
very
was-
careful with
I
that.
don't remember. It's like, so how'd you end up all the way over here in Thanalan? Because
In Thanalan? Wrong game, home. Wrong country. Thanalan's a desert country. This place got trees and stuff. We in Gridania, son. I think this is... We in Gridania now. Boy, you wanna go to...
You want to go to Flavortown?
Bro, you wanna go to Lenosha? Bro, I'll take you to Onyx Shrine, bro.
Limbs of lemons.
Lemons your mom. Anyways.
Ooh.
Woo!
That-
How did I end up here? Well,
Yeah, like, because I've never seen a drow elf before.
it is, quite complicated. But not very, I guess. It's not a very interesting story. I'm from, what many might call the Underdark. Yes. As many drows are, like my family, but my mother, if you would like me to tell my story, I don't want to bore you.
I'm all ears.
Me too.
Not all eyes, obviously. I mean,
Oh.
I've got
No.
one. But I'm all ears.
I am the same. My mother, she was also a drow. I don't think I need to explain that. Bless you.
You.
My mother was a follower of the Raven Queen, and apparently the people in the Underdark did not like that. They exiled her, killed my father, and she was pregnant with me when they kicked her out. She seems to be gripping the idol in her hand a little tighter. And essentially, it's a bit hard to explain, but my mother, before she passed, sort of as some deal or something, was not told much, but my mother gave her life for me to be born. And her pact became mine. And,
That's wild, yo.
And,
Why does that sound so familiar?
Are you sitting next to her too, or are you just listening?
I'm listening when you said the Raven Queen.
Yeah. So, for my entire life, I have lived with the Raven Queen as my mother of sorts.
Sounds
I
familiar.
only know so much about my mother because the Raven Queen told me. She said I deserve to know the truth. And for that I'm grateful. And she has gifted me with this great power, and I do not want to disappoint her, you know?
I definitely do see where you're coming from. Actually, I can kind of relate in a way. You know, I personally don't. I never met my parents either.
Really?
Yeah, I was never told much, but all I know is that they disappeared after, like, very shortly after I was.
Are you
born.
okay?
What happened?
I thought I saw a bug,
Oh.
Oh.
but it was not. It was just a hair.
So yeah, like. Yeah, I mean, all I've gathered is that my mother was elven and my father was human.
Really?
Yes.
So-
My mother.
Your mother.
Your mother.
Hey, your mother.
But and I've sort of, I grew up kind of sheltered because of that fact. I mean, yeah, like I was given this sort of power that I couldn't quite understand, and I still really can't.
Was it magic?
It was magic. And you know, I could heal. I could, you know, make like magic shields. I could make barriers. You know, just all this sorts of protective stuff. There's nothing like offensive or meant to attack people.
Mm-hmm.
But over the years, that power sort of dwindled, and then one day, eventually, a barrier I'd set around the village to kind of protect it, it just crumbled. And
Your village was
yeah, it
destroyed?
was in moments. Like,
That is...
everything was on fire, and that's actually how you know, I can't even see out of my left eye anymore. It's the building I was in collapsed under the flames, and I was dragged out, and everyone just assumed I took down the barrier for barbarians to attack. And sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
oh, no, it's okay. This is...
No, yeah, so
A
I can
story.
kind of relate it with the whole no parents thing. I mean, it's not really that uncommon, is it? But so here I am. I've got a sword, I've got a shield, and that's about it.
Well, you are alive, and I think that is what is the most important thing. Yes?
Well, obviously, yes. I'm glad to be alive. You know, if you ask me, I should have died under that collapsed building, but here I am.
That
Finding
is...
some weird stuff for some weird person, but some weird
Excuse
people
me,
who
that
all
was so.
each other. And yeah, then we run into you guys last night, and that's frankly what's going on.
It seems like a very, interesting turn of events, and
It's weird.
If
Like
that
the last
is-
4 days, what 5 days, 7, 6.
it's been 4 days. You keep increasing the number.
Well, it was 4 days when we left.
It
And
was
it's
4.
been-
Oh yeah, it has. That's right. Oh my God, you're the DM now. I've been outmathed. No, no, I'm fading.
Say we're on a
It has been
we're
7
on
days.
We're on a
It's been a
7th
week.
day. So it's been a week.
Happy week anniversary, you guys.
Oh my
Hey.
Happy week anniversary of being broken out of jail.
god. So
Yay!
Yeah, you've survived.
it's been a wild week.
That is
Yeah.
must have been so shocking for you, but for you to be alive now, for all of this to be happening, the gods must have something in store for you.
I mean, you're a knight, and you can disintegrate goblins. I mean, that was cool.
Oh no, it is a title. I don't mean to offend Arlum, but I'm not really much of a knight. It's a name. It's not really a thing, as you can see. And she kind of like just shows she's not wearing like that heavy of an armor. Just sort of mostly all black clothes. She seems to like the color black. No explanation why. What were we talking about?
Stories, I guess.
What were you saying?
I'm trying to figure out. What if I heard the Raven Queen before?
I could not
Wuji?
tell you.
Me.
Is one of your companions also a follower
Wuji,
of
do
the
you know
Raven
anything
Queen?
about the Raven? I believe I heard you mention something about a Raven Queen before.
You have to yell across like the cart because you guys aren't in the same carts.
Yeah, I'm yelling, but my roommate's asleep, so
Oh.
I'm not gonna yell.
Excuse me, Miss Wuji, are you also a follower of the Raven Queen?
I wouldn't say a follower, more of like just a
Associate.
champ. We're
Business partners.
business partners and friends on the side.
Lovers by choice, sisters by chance.
Wait, what?
Hold the fucking phone. That is not what I
I'm
said.
about to drink this hand sanitizer on my desk. It is unicorn water.
Hold the phone.
Did I hear that correctly?
Tiny bubble.
Lovers
Are you
by
sure?
choice, sisters by chance.
In the wine. Make me happy. I'm gonna go huff some highlighters now. Some Sharpies if you don't mind. Oh, good God. It's canon. I mean, it's canon now, I guess.
Oh god.
No, it's fucking not. It is fucking not.
Stop the, cut the camera,
Child, cut the camera.
Hold on.
Child,
Stop.
cut the cameras, dead ass.
Stop the music. Okay.
Bible music stops.
Hallelujah.
It's just like the,
Hallelujah ceases.
it's no more hallelujah, it's just But I see, so but you are granted her blessing, yes? Miss Wuji.
Yes.
That
I
is
guess you could say that.
very interesting. It is very rare to see another follower of the Raven Queen around here, at least. So I'm glad that I'm not alone. The both of you, actually.
What?
It's kind of an awkward thing. She doesn't really know how to continue she's still fiddling with the
I
role.
mean, like, yeah, I'm a follower. Do you want me to like gush about it or something?
Well, I mean, it's just...
such a bright sunny day every day that I have to do my own thing, and then when the Raven Queen wants me to, I can go kill people.
She seems a little
Is
like
that what you want?
Sorry.
I
She kind of
yes.
Oh no,
turns
it's
back.
fun.
Wuji's a strange character.
I cannot.
Wuji, why do you find enjoyment in killing people?
That's for me to know and you to never find out.
What's what? I'm not there.
You're in the
Just
same. You're
kidding.
literally like
That's how
less
I
than 10
am.
feet apart.
It's literally just how I am.
You kill for sport?
Not for sport.
Um.
Like, I don't actively participate, but you know, when there's someone who is not worthy of living anymore, I take it within my prerogative to take them out.
On a date?
Yeah.
With
And then I
death.
kill them.
Black Widow.
Right. Well, that is a very interesting method, I suppose. I'm sorry if I seem a bit put off. I don't mean to. It is just not what I am used to. For me, the Raven Queen tells me only of those who are fated to die. I don't like to kill them by my own hand, but
Aren't
the
we
very-
all fated to die?
some sooner than others. And when their time comes, I cannot bear arms, but at the very least, I can deliver their soul to the Raven Queen. As you
Yeah.
may have seen with the
What does she look like?
conspiracy of ravens. You know,
She's pretty. I think she is, anyways. Her aesthetic, nice. Some people might
She-
find it a bit creepy, but
she kind of takes out this Mallory takes out this drawing. Well, I managed to get this from a book. And it shows a picture of this kind of like what seems to be a black-robed figure and this kind of a stark white face in comparison to all like the like shadowy like whole figure of it, of this kind of like porcelain doll like mask sort of face. It is a bit spooky, but you get used to it. I know I have. And she's actually very nice. But I suppose you learn to
Yep.
live with these things when she's essentially your mom.
Your mother.
hell yeah.
Your mother.
Your mother!
But yes, thank you for sharing your story. It gives me great comfort to know that there are people like me.
I mean, I wouldn't say we're totally alike, but yeah, I get what you mean.
Yes.
She's talking about me.
Mm.
Not everything is about you.
Ooh.
And she's just like, okay. And she just kind of goes back. She doesn't know how to end a conversation. So she just kind of just goes back to fiddling with the little thing she has in her hands. Okay, so that's one. The other one's like Nicholas. She's kind of flipping through her book. You can see what's her nuts. My own characters, I don't know their names. Beatrix just kind of like polishing her weapon, which has a very interesting look to it. And Artham is still just kind of yipping.
Artem just Garen?
Huh?
Does Artem just look like Garen?
Try Ardbert. I think that's the brain image I was thinking of.
I don't think they know who.
Oh,
Is he
no,
like a
the-
rugged man?
Yeah, have you seen the warrior? Have you seen?
Rugged.
Hold on, do I have to get a picture of Ardbert the best?
Oh, Artbert? Yeah, he's pretty fucking average, isn't he?
He's literally like
Literally the default.
he's the default character.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
I imagine
He's
like
in like
Geralt for
every
some
Final
reason.
Fantasy. He's like the worst.
he's the best. He's great.
He is great. Shadowlands.
Shadowlands. Wrong game!
Shadowlands?
Oh,
Oh, Shadowlands.
Oh no! Fake fan! Fake fan!
Shadowbringer.
Man, I know it's Shadowbringers.
Man.
Okay, but here's the thing: who's the one that actually beat it?
That's
Like,
true.
Which actually makes my point.
Actually, hey, wait, no, sorry, I have a leg up because I got further in the animal weapons, so
Okay.
this is actually just a supreme waste of my time. But hey, I got a sword, okay? So don't worry about it. Anyways,
Wait, in the animal weapon?
yeah, I'm at the step right. I'm at sharpened sword of the twin thanes. I'm
You
at
telling me you finished the crystals?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
I'm at sharpen, baby. I'm step closer to
Wait, no, I finished 2.
Did you? Are you at the
Yeah.
the rune one?
Yeah,
Oh, never mind then.
because I remember I started the.
I'm this close. I am so close. I get to preview what A tier looks like in my in my character screen. Okay, I'm this close. I can taste it. Anyways, so yeah, the things are just gonna continue moving forward. If anyone else wants to do some chatteroonies or do something on their own time, otherwise we can move on forwards.
I want to check in on Cecily's. Cecily's been quiet.
Have you had it still wrapped up on your back or?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you gonna move back or are you just gonna kind of show in front of everybody?
Oh, I'm gonna move back.
Okay, so you kind of hop back out, hop back into the other one, and you unfurl the blanket which you stole from
It's
the
fine.
manor, and you grip the staff of the Starcaller. Oh, good. Hi, Anna. What's up?
How's it going?
Well, same old, considering I'm inside of a staff. But then again, that was my choice, so I have nothing to complain about. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I mean, I don't need to fill you in on what's been going on, do I?
Oh no, I've been listening the whole time.
So, what?
You talk
do
when
you
you
think-
sleep.
Do I?
Unfortunately.
What do I say? Come on.
I am at no obligation to share.
What? That's kind of messed up.
I mean, I thought it was pretty funny.
It might be pretty funny,
some-
but I'd like to know what I said.
You know? Make a persuasion check. Can you make a
Come
persuasion
on,
check.
come
Make a-
on,
make
come
a-
on.
Make a
Make 'em.
persuasion check.
Please.
Tiny bubbles.
You're not safe here,
Natural
motherfucker.
19! Oh my god.
Ooh.
Thank fuck.
What do you say? Well, something about some name, I think it was of that book you were reading.
Oh,
Look, I don't want to.
Whispers in the River?
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
I
it's
guess.
so good.
I bet you were saying, like, oh, I can't imitate you very well. I'm sorry, but I'll try. I suppose you were like, oh, Ishle, and then, after a little bit, you were like, oh, Van. It was, and you would. Why am I speaking like this? It's not my accent. You were saying some weird stuff, and somehow you were reciting an entire paragraph from the story, like very quietly. But we have a link now. I can hear you, and you're just saying the like a whole like excerpt of the book. Can you remember it now?
Um, let me try and recall.
That sounds like a cue for an intelligence check.
You want me to
Bless
I just want
hit?
to make him keep doing a fuck ton of checks.
I'm doing all these. Look, I'm trying to waste all of his rolls on these checks. I mean, to be hey,
Check. That's a natural 14.
okay.
That's just a 14.
Yeah. Okay. So you remember that entire paragraph? It is 203 words. That paragraph. And can you please recite to me a 203 word paragraph?
Let's see.
That's me saying it as the DM. That's for making me look up a fantasy name generator and having to find a stupid book.
Oh yes, I do remember it. Oh my, how could I forget this? It's
Peanut
so
butter
good.
chocolate, great when separate. But
It was so good, Cecily. Like,
oh my god.
if we figure out how
then
to get you out of here, you've got to read it.
I would rather die again,
Oh.
if I'm to be honest.
Are you ready?
No, I'm really not. And you just hold on like tighter onto the thing as if it's gonna make your laugh.
Today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow
If
Legends.
I could cover my ears, I would.
Role-play games of 2019,
And
it's
as you continue,
great.
no, shut up. As you begin to prattle on to Cecily about the book that you read and the 203 word excerpt that you remember, that just happens, and we're not playing that out because it's gonna take too long.
Almost 10 million users have joined Raid over the last 6 months.
So as you're doing that, anyone else want to do anything in their own time before we get there?
I'm gonna try wake up
Wake up who?
Lexi.
What are you gonna do?
Same thing as I always
You're gonna bleed into it?
tap the ring.
Oh.
Or, no. tap it or channel into it or something.
So as you kind of rub, you take it on your neck again. Are you gonna put it on your finger like the dream?
Yes.
So you put it onto your finger on the right hand, and as you try to channel the magic into it, you can feel it getting colder. Can I ask who's sitting next to you?
You
The DM.
You, the viewer at home.
Okay,
It's Kisker Benrath.
it's him. He's here. Hi. But so as you're trying to channel it, you kind of
I guess I'd be sitting next to him.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sure. All right. So as you kind of channel the magic into your ring, your hand is currently facing to the right, and you know how the face is kind of like on the outside? You can feel it grow really cold for a second, and then sort of your hand gets kind of pushed by like a force left, like something was launched out of your ring, like poof, in a bit of a flash, and you look to your right and you see that Anna is now like, her face is like covered in snow.
I just splooged on Anna's face.
Oh. No, that's illegal.
I want to go home. I hate it
Snow.
here. I hate it.
Snow, you
What?
weirdo.
I want to go home.
Freak. It's
I
snow.
know it's snow.
And it does get Anna to like shut up for a second about this book. But she's not covered in snow. Oh, thank God! I thought it would never end. This is Cecily.
Oh,
Raven,
yes.
do you mind?
I can't control when it happens.
Please word that
Oh,
differently.
you can hear like as you're like giggling about it, you can hear sort of like in the back of like your head, you can hear sort of like a high pitched kind of like animal kind of like skittering, a laugh, kind of like a tiny animal giggling. I don't know what those sound like. That was your familiar communicating with you.
I know.
In case, okay.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Ah, good. Sorry, won't happen again. I think.
You think it? No, it better not. I'm going to stab you.
Not like you stabbed me before.
No, I'm actually going to stab you.
For realsies this time.
For realsies, yes.
Okay. Would you believe me if I told you that
That what?
If what?
that it wasn't actually me?
Well, you're the only one who does snow stuff, so no, I would not believe you.
All right. Point in telling you that it was not me.
Well, if it wasn't you, who was it?
You know what? You wouldn't even believe me either way.
What? Well, you can't just say, oh, it's not me, and then be like, oh, you won't believe me either way. Because then, of course, I'm not going to believe you if you don't tell me who it was.
I don't. It's hard to explain
I
because
mean,
I don't
technically
even.
speaking, it could have been Wuji. She has frostbite.
Yeah. Who knows? It could have been Wuji. You've seen her use that frostbite magic.
It's not going to waste a spell on something like that
It's a
when she
cantrip.
could be using it. It's a cantrip. It's a spell. I don't care.
I don't
She's
know
not
how
going to
magic
waste
works.
something like. She's not going to waste something like that on being stupid when she could just kill someone with it. Right?
He's got a point.
Pranks are funny.
She has thought about it though.
That's also a good point.
So as the three of you kind of
I'm just saying, there's no proof that it was me.
Well, you're being so deflective about it, and
Because you're accusing me.
look, because I'm sitting right next to you.
Isn't Wuji across from us as well?
Oh my
sure.
good.
Can
good
you
lord.
and like Lily's gonna kind of call
I'm gonna
back.
wrap.
Hey,
I'm gonna wrap that blanket around me.
You're gonna go under your safety blanket. You just kind of cover yourself in your blanket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, real mature there, Anna.
I'm cold.
It's noon. Melts. Ah, what do I know?
I
I'm a
don't
ghost.
care.
I'm a ghost. I can't really feel anything, anyways.
I don't care. It's cold.
Hey, can you three be a little more quiet back there? You're arguing like children.
Like
Says the child.
Yeah,
Says
but
the literal child.
I can't hear you. I'm stuffing bacon into my ears. And as the journey just continues on, slowly but surely, you do manage to pass the time, and you do make it as you arrive closer to this gigantic portside cliffside city of Clyffside Quay, which is spelled with a Y, by the way. Instead of an I, it's a Y.
Like CLYFF.
Yes, Clyffside Quay.
Why?
Because I said so.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
What you asking them questions for?
I
And as
gotta
you
understand.
approach the gate to Clyffside Quay, Ardalin kind of calls back. Oh right. Give me a second. I gotta go back to this thing. Right. So we'll be going into a guild city soon. Clyffside Quay is a guild city. But
Are we gonna join a guild?
it's entirely possible if it's your choice. But
Oh.
to get in here, you're going to need identification of some sort. But well, it's all right. Don't seem so surprised. We understand. I understand at least, and we'll just say you're associates of us. And they know it.
Okay.
They know us here, so we'll get you in. Don't worry. And as you come up to the gate, you hear Ardalin just kind of ahead, just kind of like, "Oh, hello." They just kind of recognize him as and you see Ardalin just kind of lift up this sort of like medallion dangling from this kind of worn red leather strap, and the medallion, from what you can see, is sort of a brown bronze color. And it's just kind of a quick conversation as they kind of go through like a routine check, I guess. They're kind of checking the car, making sure there's nothing like weird inside of it. But they're also gonna have to check your cart.
I'm gonna make sure to cover my fucking thing back up. The staff.
And as the knight's cart passes through. Hello there. Anything of suspicion in your cart?
Define
mind-
suspicious.
We are transferring 5 pounds of coke and marijuana. I say in the most sarcastic tone.
Only 5?
Should be at
Sorry,
least
I was trying to make it more like sound reasonable. You want me to tell them the truth? It's 5, sir.
Is that some kind of food? Cause I need to
No, we're smuggling drugs, is what I say.
Oh, right. Yeah, I can see.
We are?
My
guess it's-
clearly my associate doesn't know what's going on here. Yes, that's what we.
Okay, make a deception check. If you want to, if you're pulling for it, let's do it.
19.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then I guess you wouldn't mind us taking a look through the cart then.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Go ahead. I mean, we ain't
Are
got
you two
nothing.
in charge of this? Charge of this cart? Young
No,
ladies?
not at all.
No. He's talking to Lily and Luna.
Oh.
Yes, but technically they're the adults, so.
I'll have you know they kidnapped us, and we are actually.
I think the proper
They are
term,
war criminals.
I think the proper term would be adult napping. I'm pretty sure you guys are like 30 or something. I don't know.
25.
Right.
I'm 19.
Same thing. Anyways, so yeah, they kind of just start to go through the stuff. Anything you want to hide in particular or attempt to hide in particular?
I got nothing to hide. Except the supposed 500 pounds of drugs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you were transporting 500 pounds of drugs, this thing would be way heavier, but that's just me. He's kind of looking at
It
you
could
like
be a
sarcastic.
magical cart, sir.
I don't know
Have a
about
bag
that.
of holding.
Right. Well, I'm not going to reach into that, but I'm going to trust that you don't have any sort of things that would endanger Clyffside Quay.
Nope.
No.
Mostly for,
Unless you count this big dick.
Oh,
she's
I
kinda,
am not
he's kinda-
responsible.
he just kind of looks at you. He's like, uh-huh.
Wow.
Right. Well,
Sorry, I lied. I only have a tiny dick.
okay, that's perfectly alright. In Clyffside Quay, we are home to many kinds of adventurers.
Tiny penis.
Millimeter Peter. But yeah, seeing as you're associates of the Knights of the Sacred Heart, I would assume that they wouldn't keep any troublesome company.
I don't think I'm troublesome.
I would hope not.
Are you troublesome, Raven?
I will. No?
Wuji? Well,
Yes.
I mean between just
that's
us.
my neck, sorry.
Yes, yes, she is.
Well, at the very least, just try not to cause any trouble, alright?
I pull the guard
Hi,
over.
sir.
Yeah. What-
She's actually the one that's the drug smuggler. And I point to Wuji. She's
right.
very dangerous.
Can you make a? Can you
And
make
then
a,
I do like a wink.
Right, and he kind of winks at you like he's never winked before. He's just like, right.
You got something in your eye?
No, I'm whatever you just did with your eye. That's
Oh, sir, that's called a wink.
oh right. Wait on.
Over here trying to like wink with one eye.
It's a condition. It's a condition. I'm sorry. It's Just go on through.
No, no, it's okay. It's okay.
No, no, no. Just go on through. You're in. Oh, but make sure you get registered at your earliest convenience. A lot of the guilds, a lot of the other guilds on Guild Street don't like seeing people without your guild mark.
Unregistered. Unregistered.
Oh, like are you calling us undocumented? That's
I mean,
that's a little rude.
I mean, really, there's no problem with it. It's just, I mean, we won't stop you for it, but there's a bit of you know,
Sir, I will have you know you just
bit of a stigma, yeah. That's the word.
You just offended me and my company, and I would like to speak to your boss.
Hey, I said I didn't have any problem with it. We don't enforce those rules. That's entirely on the guild. And if you're not in this, if you're in a guild city without showing your guild mark, then, well, you'll be in their company, I guess. Just,
why don't we just start our own guild?
Takes a fair bit of coin, I'm afraid. Just getting. Wait, who you?
Oh.
Just. Let's just say you went further in and you met back up with ARDALIN. So ask him that question, because you're done talking to the guard. Okay,
So,
did I hear something about 500 pounds of drugs in there? You're not actually.
we just teach him.
Oh,
I
right,
think.
right.
Are we carrying drugs? I'm not carrying
No.
drugs. I don't think I'm carrying drugs.
Wait, we're not carrying drugs?
No.
I mean, of course we're not carrying drugs.
Did you pack drugs? I didn't pack drugs. I don't think I packed them.
Beatrice is like, you guys.
Did I?
You guys. I'd be able.
Yes.
I'd be able to smell it if you pack drugs, and I don't smell any drugs. I just smell.
Stupidity.
Some people really in need of a shower.
What if they're magical?
Yeah, it's been about 3 days, so
It's out in the
about
wilderness. It's not
nice.
really a good look, is it? Or a smell.
No.
Well, luckily, and he kind of points you towards. At this point, you're now like kind of traveling alongside him because they kind of figured it's the point that you should start like sticking close to them, considering they seem to have some kind of reputation here in Clyffside Quay. But if you don't mind, let's make our way through. Right, and I got a whole big freaking thing about Clyffside Quay, you guys.
Hell yeah!
I can explain it to you.
Oh lord.
Let's freaking do it.
Give us the
1:30.
fucking
1
lore.
a.m. Alright, so Clyffside Quay is a relatively large port town, most well known for, guess what, being built on the side of a cliff. The streets are pretty busy, and it seems to be a home to a large amount of like seafaring business. There's like fishing boats coming in and out, traveling merchants that sort of take up residence down by the portside marketplace, which are technically like sort of to the left of where you're coming in from. And they also are pretty big on transportation to and from anywhere that goes across the Thalnoran's ocean. And once you're actually in it, the place is essentially separated into districts, so I can't explain them to you now, or when we get to them, you can get to them. But for now, I think the most important ones would be the Portside Marketplace, Guild Street, and Residential West. Which, technically speaking, I guess it'd be Residential North. Whatever. We'll figure it out. I don't got a map. What is this? What am I? Cartographer? No.
Are you a cartographer?
No. I just do everything else. Everything but no, I made a map before. Never mind. I could put that on my resume. But ARDALIN kind of starts to lead you down towards I guess it'd be the east end of the city. And as you pass, you can see a lot of these buildings are pretty similar in shape, almost kind of like townhouses. But they are very uniquely decorated. Alright, so, welcome to Guild Street.
Guild Street.
Yeah, this is essentially where all the guild houses are in Clyffside Quay. Ours is a little further down, but as you can see around here, there are quite a few guilds. They're not exactly, big on advertising or putting their names up on things. At some point you just sort of recognize them. But they do come in different sizes. They're like, sort of like the really large, like mansion-sized guild houses that are kind of extravagantly decorated. There are like more medium-sized ones, which are... They seem like whoever's running those guilds are pretty well off, or at least get a lot of jobs. And as you pass all of these, you come onto the section of Guild Street, where a lot of the shoddy kind of smaller guild houses are. Like, these would be given to people who are not very high-rank adventurers.
Yeah.
But it's not really theirs, per se. It's more, these are even more, like, generically made. And all of them have, like, nearly the exact same layout, from what you can see on the outside. And there's not much to decorate it with, because you can assume that, shoot, there aren't that many people. Or they're not making that much money. But, as you continue going the way down, they do take you to this kind of beat-up looking guild house, where the carts finally stop. And there's like kind of like a small, like, what do you call it, a saddlery, I guess, where you'd be able to park your... It's a parking spot for your horses.
For your horse?
So yeah, you got horse parking. Make sure you put the...
You have to pay by the hour, or do you get a parking pass?
Oh, no, they, for small guild houses, they usually allow, I'd say, 4 horses. I think the maximum is 4 horses with 2 carts, which happens to be exactly what you're running with. There's not really that much space for them, but just make sure you don't illegally park your horses, because you're going to get booted. The horse and the cart. Both of them. I don't know how it works. But, yeah, Arlem just kind of stops the cart and parks the horses in the horse parking lot. Well, this is it. Sorry for the presentation, but, welcome to the guild house for the Knights of the Sacred Heart. And he kind of starts to, like, fumble with the lock a little bit, pulling out this, like, small bit of keys. And you can see now that the 4 members of, the Knights are now at least somewhere on their bodies, with like Ardlem's kind of around his, I guess kind of hanging off his waist. For Mallory, it's kind of hanging around her neck. For Beatrix, it's attached to her arm. And Nicholas, kind of on like the front of his like belt loop, like a belt buckle almost, are these like kind of bronze medallions that have this sort of engraving, like this same engraving on them, and written in common. You can see just like, oh, how did I describe this? I actually wrote this out. It's just a medallion. It's seems to be made of bronze, and it's engraved on the front with their names, from what you can tell.
Oh, okay.
And there's a bronze. And as Arden fumbles with the keys, just kind of unlocks the door. Come right inside, I suppose.
Well, I don't mind if I do.
Glad to have you.
Stroll right on inside.
The other knights follow suit, and the rest of you?
Follow behind.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Alright. So as you come inside of this house, not this house, this guild house. Let's see here. They don't have electricity now that I think about it. But Mallory just kind of raises her hand up as the whole place is illuminated. The candles on the wall, not the candle, but sort of like the torches kind of on the wall are illuminated. And you can see this kind of, it's pretty uniform shaped. Let's say there's like a square main area, and towards the back, like right down the middle, is this hallway that has like, how many rooms is there? Hold on. There are 4 medium-sized bedrooms. So kind of 4 rooms that extend left and right. At the very end is another thing, which is where the bathrooms would be. There's 2 of them, just in case people need to, separate. And another entrance, a door to like another room towards the back.
Okay.
And you can see that this whole place is pretty normally decorated. It seems very like simple in design. And decorations seem to be just like a whole bunch of stuff, not really any coherent theming, just kind of things that look like they've been picked up along the way or given as rewards, if not money. But the interior consists of a common room, couch, chairs, a small kitchen towards the back, and a fireplace. But for the most part, it's okay.
Pretty bland.
After being inside the manor for as long as you guys were, it's just like eh.
Well, there's not much here, is there?
Nope.
I'm afraid not. We only very recently got this guild house, but surprisingly we've made it home. And from above you can hear this sort of kind of creaking of the wood above you. Anna, if you'd like to make a perception check.
Boy. 17.
Oh. So, as you kind of look around trying to figure out what it is, you look up, and what seems to be some kind of banana peel falls on your face. And you manage to just kind of like look up and hit it. Are you...
God damn it.
Just stand there, just
And you're just kind of like looking up. Are
completely
you ready,
surprised.
John?
and it just slides off. I'm just standing there, like completely blank expression.
And you kind of, as you kind of like wait for the banana peel to fall off, you see this kind of like relatively tall shadow just kind of leap from the top, like not the banisters. That would be like not the scaffolding. It's the coming out of the what is the word? The woodworks? There's the word for the foundations of the house. Anyways.
Yeah, it comes out the woodworks.
Yeah, so this large shape just kind of falls down onto the ground and manages to land with this, like, very heavily, but very gracefully. And John, if you'd like to come in.
Sorry about that.
Was that a banana?
Yeah.
Hey John, can you
Why?
check the stream real quick?
Can I check the stream?
Yeah, can you check the stream real quick?
Okay, I'm waiting.
Why was that a banana?
Hold on, my screen is bad. Dude.
Please look at the stream.
Oh my
Please
god.
Look at the stream.
I'm done. I am deceased. Gone. Bye bye.
Where is that?
I want to go home. I hate it here.
On my
I
stream.
hate it here. I hate it.
Should I refresh my stream?
Yeah, probably.
refresh the
Yeah.
stream.
It'll still be up.
Sir? Those slow like movement. Holy fuck.
I spent the most
Yeah.
time. I spent the most time. I totally skipped on
You
like
were
Merlana
trying
and
to
Wusun.
crop out a picture of the fucking.
I didn't try, man. I succeeded.
Okay, anyways, where were we?
As you're just you
You dropped a banana peel on my face.
I said sorry.
Sorry. Huh?
Am I supposed to say something else?
You're supposed to not drop banana peels on people's faces in the first place.
Sorry?
and as you kind of see this kind of like trickstery figure, he seems very lanky in build, but he's seems very nimble, as you have seen from that impressive display of jumping from the top of the woodworks of the house onto the ground. As he's just sort of standing before you, just kind of like hands behind his head, very like he has this sort of wild hair that kind of. Did you want to describe him? Because do you want me to do it or?
He looks like Wukong from League of Legends.
Okay.
That's it. That's basically
That's
it.
it.
That's the character.
That's the character.
He's
That's him.
definitely not a primate, but he has a tail for some reason. It's kind of swinging behind him. It's prehensile and it's holding another banana.
Yes. Never run out of
That a tail?
Yeah, and?
I'm just curious. Are you
Who are all
like?
of you?
He
Oh,
dropped a banana on me.
Sorry about that, Kong, but we seem to have made some acquaintances on the way back from our mission.
Hmm?
These, yes, quite interesting indeed. These are, do I call you for something? Do you call yourself something?
Do we even have? Do we have a group name?
I don't know, team leader.
Oh shit! So I'm the team leader when. Oh, I see.
Who's the leader now?
Who?
The one
Who is the leader?
The one who talks the most.
I think we should have a democracy.
All in favor for Anna being the team leader during important decisions, except comedic relief, say aye. Aye.
There was silence.
Oh, just me? Wow.
There's
Alright.
one. And one vote.
Let me know when you guys figure out.
He just kind of walks off.
No, I don't think we have a name.
Well, either way. Oh, he's gone.
We're just kind of a group of people being dudes, I guess. I don't know.
Right. Well, anyways. Oh, he's. Are you standing there waiting, or did you walk off?
I'm like in the process of.
Wait, Kong, come back. Sorry, he's still a bit of a new addition. Yes, you're gonna have to deal with us for just a little bit longer.
Fine.
All right. We picked them up on the way, and apparently they have some sort of business up here in Clyffside Quay.
That is.
To be fair, I don't know. What are you all doing? What reason did you all have to come up here, anyways?
Anyone like to explain?
We wanted to see the sights, I guess.
Don't play coy with me.
Don't play what?
Did I stutter?
Yes, you did actually.
Intimidation check.
Me?
Yeah.
Alright.
Do I have to make like a counter?
Are you? Well, let's say.
Can I counter intimidate?
How about? Do you want to intimidate, or are you gonna try to? Because you're not here for the sights. You're here for a reason.
I'm trying to figure out what they're actually here for.
I'll do deception.
All right. So you're gonna contest. John, you're doing intimidation. Kolton, you're doing deception.
And how do I roll on my character sheet?
You
click-
just
there's a little
click
box
the
over the
you
number.
click the number. I think you should be able to.
Next to
The number next to the proficiency or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, John, what'd you get?
I said 12.
Ooh.
18.
Oh.
Okay.
So let's just say that Kong, for the most part, you do believe that she's just here to see the sights in Clyffside Quay.
Whatever. I go back to eating banana.
He does a cartwheel and starts eating banana. Yeah, he's still a bit new to all of this.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, so are you guys. And speaking of which, and just kind of like, as he's trying to like think for a second, Ardalin, we're leaving real quick. We're gonna go donate. We're gonna donate. We're not donating these things. We're gonna go, it's Beatrix and Nicholas. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna go turn these in at the Adventurers Guild, so we'll be back. Okay. Right, the Adventurers Guild. We need, if you're all up to it, we may need to get you all registered.
Okie dokie.
Why though?
I mean, it's completely optional. You
But-
just have to sort of hope. I figured. Yo, these monkeys, where are you getting these from? What the heck?
I just
Everywhere.
typed monkey in the gift
Everywhere.
bugs.
To be fair, it is completely optional if you want to be an adventurer or not, but
do we get paid?
should you take quests? They have a whole process over there if you want to hop on over and get that done with.
Yep.
But before anything, no, we should probably do that first, actually. All these monkeys, bro. Right, so let's just say that for the time being, you four can stay with us in our guild house.
That would be highly appreciated.
But, if you were thinking about it at all, don't worry about having to join our guild. No obligation at all, but... You sending more? No. But there's something from the four of you that... There's a certain presence I feel from the four of you, but...
I think we're told that quite often.
It's nothing bad, mind you. It's something I feel like I can trust, and Beatrix scolds me all the time. Oh, you're too trusting, but that has gotten us in a bit of complications in the past, but from you four, it's different.
There's
Can't
something
quite-
odd about that now that you mention it.
Yes. Glad we're on the same page.
I'm just...
Sure, it's
I
nothing to
have a
worry about,
sword.
though. I can just trust you all. It's just a sort of gut feeling I feel. But let's not tarry. Let's get you all registered, if you wish. If you'd like to,
I'll
List-
go for it.
if you'd like
Could
to
you
come
list
along.
the benefits?
So, you get a
Well-
401k, you get a retirement plan,
Oh,
you get
done bust up the 401k. So,
That bitch.
there is no 401k.
the lady at the guild card didn't even say my name. No, but
God.
he just kind of let's walk and talk if you don't mind. And Arlen kind of leads you out. So, essentially, it's a small fee. Well, it's not really a small fee, but essentially becoming an adventurer, or at least becoming registered with the Thalnor Adventurers Guild, will give you access to any guild city, essentially, and there are quite a few in Thalnor.
Okay.
You are given the option to, say, take quests at your leisure. There is a bit of a fee to register at first, but you know they have to
How much?
make money somehow. 5 gold.
5 gold.
5 gold.
To be fair, you'll be making much more if you start taking those quests.
Okay, I've got 25 then, okay.
Although considering our success, we do succeed, but we do tend to take pretty low paying
Why?
quests. It is
You'd have a pretty
we try to stay a bit nearby, but we have thought of venturing a little more far out.
And why not take them? Nobody else is.
And that is a good point.
Easy enough to take care of them anyways.
What?
I mean, by now we are pretty seasoned adventurers, I'm sure, by this point. But then again, and he kind of taps at the medallion hanging by his side. We're only bronze after all, so not much we can take. If you must remember, Kong, some of these high-level quests seem to be...
You better not be making fun of my league rank.
No, it's okay. Sleepless Domain updated?
Oh lord.
Christian, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Dungeons and Dragons is
sorry.
cancelled.
I'm sorry, no, it's an actual chapter that's not an interstitial. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. But, it's okay, John, I'm bronze too. But, a lot of these high-level quests, which do give out maybe 500 gold at the minimum, they seem to be
Excuse me?
at higher rankings, if you must know.
5.
But, essentially you will...
Said 500.
At the minimum
Yeah,
for
but
these...
good luck making it out of those alive.
And they're silver rank quests.
So, Raven, are we thinking the same thing now?
Get money, get bitches.
Well,
Blackjack
the
and
first one,
hookers.
yes. The second one, debatable. But sure, we can go with it.
Should we discuss this with the other two?
Hey Wuji, do you want to kill some people?
Always.
Do you want to make some money?
Always.
Okay, Merlana.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Merlana.
She had her AirPods
Do you
in.
want to kill some people?
Sure.
Get
I
money.
mean, I want the money part. We have to kill.
Well,
So be
Raven also says there might be some bitches involved.
Well,
Actually do not condone bitch. That is all honor.
Liches? Wait, did you say liches?
I
Don't think there's any liches. Good man, that sounds like a gold ranking.
Quite a lich.
No sons of liches either. Maybe sons of liches, but definitely not liches.
I say we do.
Sure.
And
I
to
mean,
be fair,
Although I feel like we should come up game 2.
we have to have a group name, of course.
we can spend some time. You can all spend some time thinking about that on the way. It is quite a bit of a walk. But actually, surprisingly, it's not. Hold on, give me a second. Because, Kong, in your time... Wait, do you have that yet?
What?
I swear you had a thing where, like... Oh, you do! As an urchin. So,
yeah.
in your time here, you've only been in Clyffside Quay for a few months, and, like, in the Guild of the Sacred Heart, or the Knights of the Sacred Heart for even, like, shorter. But you have gotten accustomed to the streets in, Clyffside Quay, so... You guys actually get there pretty quickly.
Oh yeah.
Not giving that much time for the party to like kind of think of a name. With your background, you just know the streets really well.
Takes some getting used to, but not too.
Yeah. But coming upon this building, it is probably one of the bigger buildings. This would be the Thalnor Adventurers Guild. On the outside, you can see these sort of like signs hanging from sort of the front with the symbol of the Adventurers Guild. And there are a pretty large like influx of adventurers going in and out of this building. Sort of goes upwards with this like large, long flight of long lengthwise flight of stairs that lead up to the building. Right, so here we are. I pray that you all figured out a name by now. I mean, you don't need to have one. You can just be unregistered adventurers, you know. I mean, not unregistered, but not part of a formal guild. It is a bit of a hefty fee.
Oh, I've got one. Anna and her asshole friends. That's got a nice ring to it, don't it?
I have one problem with that name.
What?
Where are the friends?
Sheesh.
Cecily's my friend, right? Right, Cecily?
Wait, Cecily's here?
You didn't tell them about me?
What? I thought they knew about you.
Didn't you kill her?
We've been together for 24 hours,
Didn't even
and you
tell us.
we've been together for 24 hours, and you didn't tell your friends about me.
This complicated.
We are practically dating at this point.
This is complicated, isn't it?
Who the hell are you talking to?
Nothing.
To them, it literally just looks like you're just holding the staff and just like speaking to it.
So,
Maybe you should lie down for a bit.
It was a slip of the tongue because you remembered that you can speak telepathically, but you actually spoke out loud as if like in the method of trying to prove a point. Why are you even showing that thing out in public? Put that away. Why'd you whip it out in public, man? Put that away. Everyone thinks you're crazy.
Yeah, put it back. It's...
Right. So that was weird, wasn't it?
Don't worry about it.
I've seen weirder. Let's head inside, yeah?
Yeah.
So as you go inside, this is the most boring part that I had to write. That there is a process to having to get your Adventurers Guild thing, and I'll just explain it to you. And if you want to add anything to what I'm saying, then go ahead and do whatever. But the process is as follows. So as you go in, you have to fill out paperwork. Yes, there is paperwork.
Ew.
So I actually made a 16-page document PDF file that I'm going to be uploading to the Discord, and I'd like all of you to
You're joking.
please fill it out as quickly as you can. We can continue afterwards, but it's kind of long, and it is going to require an actual signature for your character. So I'm actually going to need you guys to print it out and then send it back to me after you're done. That's all right.
What?
I'm joking, dude. Are you kidding me?
Aw, I was really excited.
I like filling out stuff.
That's unfortunate. What's wrong with
I
you
was
people?
actually kind of like...
This man Kolton is so fucking dense, I swear.
He was getting his sign-in
He was
pen ready.
he
bro.
was like, okay, I guess I
Click
gotta do this completely ridiculous thing.
Did it really sound like something I would do?
Yeah.
kind of...
Oh no, trust me. If I'd had that much time on my hands, I wouldn't have question marks for Merlana and Wuji's thing. But I did take the time to make Stinky as so
Priorities, I
guess
mean.
Yeah. Hey, that's a canon appearance. At least I know what that looks like.
Yeah.
I don't have to think about it. But so you fill out the paperwork. Essentially.
Cerise, what are you doing on Minecraft?
I'm just sitting in their house.
Burning my
Oh, I
tower.
hear the ball.
Just sort of. Is somebody clanging some dinnerware again?
I'm putting ice in my glass. Leave me alone.
Why are you drinking out of a glass?
What?
Why are you?
He's fucking bougie, okay? Shut
I have a
up.
glass
Look,
of coffee.
Not all of us can smelt sand, okay? Not all of us. Not all of us were lucky enough to spawn so close to a desert biome, okay? Jeez, flaunting your seed privilege. That doesn't. Just had to spawn next to a desert biome, didn't you? Anyways, so yeah, just filling out personal information. You know, your name. If you even want to put your.
I'm gonna fucking roundhouse kick you. Shut up.
Oh my. Straw.
I mean, it's a monkey. What?
Name, age, stuff like that. Like you're filling out papers at the DMV or something. I don't know. I went to the DMV like twice.
Excuse me,
the
Mr. DM.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go shopping?
It's entirely. It's entirely possible, unless you want to save that for like. I wasn't expecting this to go on for 3 hours, but.
Metagaming, you're now banned from the session.
Can't believe it. Shopping in my D&D.
It's more likely than you think.
Go.
So, as you fill out all the paperwork, it does take a few hours because it's a lot of paperwork to go through, 16 pages. You go ahead and bring that back up to the,
Raven is, like, passed out halfway through. It's just, there's drool on the application and...
Like, slap you on the back of the head to wake you up. Doesn't work. Luna and Lily had to...
Is anybody gonna explain why this girl is talking to herself?
And from behind you, Kong, you can kind of see like all of a sudden, or what are you sending? Oh, nothing. From behind you, you can just kind of hear like, you can ask all the questions you want, but they're definitely not going to give you answers. And behind you are the two. You don't even question who it is. You just like. Behind you is the Swisters. Luna and Lily, who have somehow already gotten their stuff filled out and are already wearing their guild marks. We got the fast pass. Yeah, I don't.
Can the be a coin that burns into your hand and you won't ever leave your person?
No, Anna, that'd be horrible. They just give you this thing to wear. What the heck are you even talking about? Are you guys done with your paperwork yet? We kind of want to go and explore the city.
Merlana's done.
I'm left-handed. I'm trying not to smudge.
You keep smudging the paper.
I'm trying not to smudge the paper.
And as you all finish it, and you have to give it sort of to like the paper mages. What do you call these people? The DMV people in the front of the Adventurers Guild. So essentially, what they do.
In their life, so they decided to get a job at the DMV because they have nowhere else to go.
Well, for these.
Hey,
DMV
Crisjin.
People, yeah.
Gabby and Cerise are planning something.
And what?
Something illegal, I think.
Where?
According to the suspicious activities in Minecraft. Also, I'm not in Minecraft.
Oh, I don't have any. I don't have. Well, it's okay, I guess. That's cool. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So essentially, these spell scribes just kind of take this information that you wrote down, and essentially putting you into the system by transferring the information through the Thalnorn ley lines to the Grand Guild Hall in the capital. And with that, you're essentially ID'd to your guild mark, which they do give you engraved with all four of you. Are given a kind of, I guess, is a medium-sized medallion made of iron, just sort of attached to another brown leather strap. And there you go. And the four of you receive your guild marks.
You're guild members.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, this is just
Fairy
for like
tale.
it's just a very general thing.
So, can we go make 500 gold now?
I'm not quite sure about that, Anna. Even for us, we only got like 250 gold, and that was just by pure luck of them being all the goblins there. Which, thinking about it now, actually, kind of looks over to where, like, kind of where the quest board is. Wait, what am I talking about? They're probably already gone. Yeah. Well, considering that you four are iron ranks right now, I'm not really sure.
Iron? Come on.
Oh, right, the rankings. I didn't mention to you for the rankings, right. So, there are 5 ranks in the Adventurers Guild, so we have, kind of scratch his head, well, everyone started Iron. We started at Iron, about a year ago.
Yeah.
We have been traveling for a while together. After that is Bronze. It took us about a year to get to Bronze, yes. After that, Silver, then Gold, and the final rank would be Adamantine.
So, how did we get to Adamantine pretty quickly?
Don't.
I don't think I've met a... There are very few people I know who've made it to Adamantine rank.
So, hypothetically, what if you killed a minor god that's possessing a mortal body?
Huh?
Just hypothetically, of course.
Well, I mean, you can tell all the stories you want, I suppose, but they're gonna want proof, and
How do you
even
prove
then,
that?
that hypothetically would be the person who slayed the lesser god in a mortal form. And
Okay.
you wouldn't really be getting anything for it if nobody put a hit out on them, so...
That's kind of...
Looks like you're out of luck.
Man. Hypothetically, of course.
Hypothetically, of course.
Man.
Man. Right, well... There's also, like, he kind of points toward back there, if you aren't quite satisfied with the regular leather strap they give you, they have a bit of a, accessory shop over in the corner over there.
Well, I've got a history of breaking leather straps, so...
Right. Right. Maybe
Yeah,
they'd say...
there was a run-in with
Oh, yeah.
horse situation.
I believe it. From what I've seen so far, I just about believe anything that you'll tell me. Tell me.
Tell me.
Right, so
Tell me why.
kind of looks outside and you can see that
Ain't
it's
nothing.
starting to come on to be like sunset now because of how long it took to write papers and then waiting for people to finish their stuff who came before you, waiting for your number to be called. It's like you hear the beginning of your number, but it's actually a different number, so you sit back down.
Oh, I know that the whole.
Oh, yeah. Waiting in fucking Navy Medical. Be like... God damn, I hate that place.
Honestly, waking up and everyone's still on the same page. But yeah, by that point, you are all now registered adventurers with the Thalnord Adventurers Guild.
Yay! We did it. So...
Oh, by the way, who paid for all of them? Because that's 20. That's 20 gold for four of those.
Want to play rock, paper, scissors again?
Who has enough money? Does anyone even have enough money for this?
How much gold is it?
It's 20 gold total.
For total?
For the 4 of you. It's
Oh, I'll
20
pay for it
total.
then.
All right, so remove 20
Miss
gold.
Moneybags over here.
Yes.
Right?
Damn, sugar mama.
Mm-hmm. Where's
Right.
my gold? Is that
It's
equipment?
in equipment.
Equipment.
Yes. So I think by now, should be about sunset, and I would honestly hope that Beatrix and Nicholas may have gone out to get dinner. So
Ooh, I am starving.
I think we've all deserved this. I hope they didn't spend too much, because that was kind of a lot of money we got from that quest. I think.
150 gold.
I mean, that's a pretty good meal. That's the wrong accent. What am I doing? What? I'm morphing. I'm morphing. Ah! I'm getting them all mixed up.
It's pretty alright.
I'm reducing. Yeah. I think a few gold to get you a really good meal, but still got all the expenses to pay for, having a guild house. So really are just scraping by. But let's get back on. Let's get back home, yeah?
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
And with Kong's extreme speed, we managed to make it back to the place, back to the guild house 4 times as fast.
Wow.
You guys are like speed walking.
That's just like the natural walking speed.
Like you're just walking normally, like
Yep.
your normal walk, and they're just trying to like
I'm
speed
just
walk, trying to catch up.
Way ahead of everybody.
We lost him. Where'd he go? It's the guy with the tail.
If anyone told me I'd have to play escort to a bunch of strangers today, I would have stayed.
Oh, don't mind him. The only thing he asks for is bananas.
What of it?
And he throws them in people's faces.
I mean, it's not bad. Bananas are pretty cheap too. There's a lot of bananas.
I really didn't appreciate it.
So as you all make it back to the Knights Guild house, everyone's just kind of gonna take this time to sort of wind down, I guess. Sit around the table they have, which seems to be like kind of missing. Like there's not enough chairs because they don't really expect a whole nother 4
People.
Actually, they went from this house occupancy went from from 5
To 9.
and then to like 9. No, wait, plus 5 plus 9, 11. Because the two.
Oh, yeah.
The 2 kids.
The 2.
2 kids.
I almost forget they're there.
Right. So
Who else is besides the group and myself? Who else is in the guild?
it's just
Like,
you
how
5.
many other people are in this guild?
It's just you 5.
Oh, seriously? Just the
Mhm.
5 of us?
Yep.
Yikes.
Yeah, we're not big on we're not really big on applicants, but to be fair, we don't really advertise ourselves that much anyways. We did manage to scrape enough to get this guild house though, so all is well, I suppose.
Yeah.
Had to move out of my parents' house. But
I like.
what?
Nothing. Never mind. Ignore me.
Okay. Well, and you can see that on the table, like, they managed to get this kind of like pretty big spread, sort of as a celebration to new friends and to the success of killing a bunch of goblins and cutting off their ears for money. Sort of a large feast of just meats, breads, cheeses, plenty of alcohol. But to you, for like the taste, you can't just keep thinking about Scrungler's BMA. Or the BAM.
Miss.
Damn.
What were you gonna ask? What were you gonna ask, Kolton?
I was gonna say, what if we named our little group the Aegis?
The what?
Aegis. Like Aegis.
That's a pretty interesting name. Where'd that come from?
Well, I think I read it in a book once. It was a group. It was like a group of like misfits. It's an adventure story. It was a group of misfits formed by, I think his name was Arian Nightingale.
I
Hello?
You fuck.
I fell for it! I fell for it!
You seriously didn't.
He was like, what are you talking about? I didn't get it until I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you in real. I swear to God, I'm going on the floor. I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna pull your teeth out with a oh my God.
Dude.
Oh my God. I hate. That's it. Hold on.
Oh, how original.
Hold on, I threw out my dice. Give me a second. I threw my dice out of their thing.
Scroll
No.
of summoning Terrain.
Oh God. Oh God, you're on the list. Well, you were already on it before, but now I'm writing your name twice.
He's higher on the list.
Oh, it's on there twice now. You got some more of a chance.
So, Raven,
Yeah,
what
it's
do you think of my idea?
That's a pretty good name, yeah.
He had to force himself to say that
Like
one.
the Aegis, just the Aegis, I suppose.
The Aegis.
Well, I suppose
Isn't
you can.
an Aegis like a shield?
It
Yeah.
is.
But I don't defend
I
shield
defend.
stuff.
But you know what they say? The best offense is a great defense. Ever think about that one?
I don't do much thinking.
Oops, I opened
Yeah.
Steam by accident.
You don't look like you do much defense.
I don't. I'm the damage.
He did. He did hypothetically do some hypothetical cool stuff against
Can you
that
can we
hypothetical-
deception? You keep saying hypothetical. You're just gonna it breaks through eventually. Roll deception check. You keep doing.
Natural 19.
Oh, they just keep going. Oh, right.
This
right.
Christian right now.
He really hit me with that like reverse like roundhouse kick. with Aryan Nightingale and the Aegis Knights. You really
Dude,
killed me here.
I'm so.
Homeboy really just came in here with
He
a
hit you
hail.
with a Lee Sin.
Homeboy really just came in here with like a holy hand grenade Hail Mary all the way across the freaking football field and hit me directly in my like right in my heart and killed me instantly. What have you done? I hate you so much.
There's no way he's getting all these nat nights.
First it was the dodging thing. I excused that because I was like, okay, maybe it's just the dice. But then you come in here and you do this deliberately. You come in here with you bring back Aryan Nightingale.
Oh, like, damn. That's a nat 20.
I-
That's the first. No, I'm just randomly rolling dice.
Aryan Nightingale. If you're watching right now,
I'm coming for you.
I know what server you're on, big man.
Mateus.
I'll get my revenge.
He's like, who is this guy?
I'll fight you, man. Anyways, well, yeah, you all
Telling
can.
me you don't.
Yeah, so you all can mull that over, I suppose. It's not really like an official thing, really. You have to, unless you're planning on actually formally forming a formal guild, formally.
Aegis Knights. I like it.
I mean, knights are always cool, I suppose. But, yeah, so enjoy the food. Perhaps we can talk a bit about what you're all really here for.
Told you. We're
Trust
here
me.
for the sights.
Well, to be fair,
I don't believe it.
yeah, we're all here for something.
John, I want you to roll an insight check.
An insight check.
Don't listen to him. John, I want you to roll an
Are
insight
you a
check.
DM?
Don't listen to him. He has no power here.
You want to speak up, big man? What did you just tell me to do?
want you to roll an insight check.
I want you to shut the fuck up. What do you want me to do, Christian?
Roll an insight check.
Okay, fuck.
What? We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna
I got a
roll.
nat 2. Plus 2 equals 4.
Quick maths.
Maths.
You try to break through, but he's telling the truth. Well, we're all here for something, I suppose. So, whether we're aware of it or not.
Just wait until you make me roll on something with a dex mod. I'm fucking you bitches up.
But of course, we do actually. Now that I think about it, we kind of have to accommodate for all the new people here. So we have 4 bedrooms. Me and Nicholas share one. Mallory and Beatrix share another. Kong lived in our 3rd room, and the 4th one is empty. These are pretty relatively, like, decently sized rooms, about 2 beds in each room. But it could fit 3 if somebody slept on the floor. So
I just be up there hanging up there on the rafters.
you don't even use the bed.
Well, I mean, no, I'm talking about like right now.
Oh yeah, you're
Like,
just kind of hanging
I'm just
upside
sitting
down.
there above everybody on the rafters, like swinging a
I've got no
banana in my
problem
tail or
sleeping
something
on
like
the couch, if need be.
Say it again.
So I've got no problem sleeping on the couch if need be.
Oh, we have an empty guest room. With like 4 any other prospective ones, those are completely unused. If you'd like, you don't have to sleep on the couch. Trust me.
that. I mean, there's 4 of you. I just sleep together in the last.
I mean, there's also those other 2, right? The 2 girls, the little ones.
Yeah, they're in another world, right?
It's true. They are nowhere to be seen.
What?
No, not you, Gabby.
But
Oh, I thought you were referring
no,
to...
the little ones, the children.
Yeah, I was like, little ones. I'm
Oh.
not that short.
But you
Well,
2,
your character,
Not
maybe.
everything's about you.
Merlana and Wuji.
Ah!
What?
I'm
What?
sorry, it's still a bit hard to get off the tongue, you know. Your mom's a bit hard to get off the tongue. I'm getting that in there before you guys can say it.
What's the word?
I was just saying that before anyone else could. Alright, so Merlana and
Yes.
Wuji, if you want to take the remaining room, or the 3 of
Sounds
you, I
good.
suppose, and Anna as well, by any chance.
Sure. I'm not sleeping in a room with Raven. Loud
What
ass-
did I do?
You snore!
No proof.
No.
I actually sleep quite soundly.
Okay, whatever you say.
Like a rock.
Obviously, you won't wake up.
Yeah, for yourself, not for the other people around you.
Out like a light. Like a light.
Like a light. Hey,
Like a light.
7.
But yeah, we'll get it all settled, and
Trivia Scroot.
if anything, if I must ask anything of our esteemed guests, lesser god killers, apparently, hypothetically,
One
god.
lesser god killer.
We can add more to the list.
we'll tell you if we happen to find any lesser gods on our journeys. How about that?
Wait, so you're telling me since we start off with freaking the low rank, yet we killed a lesser god?
Hypothetically.
Well, yes, I suppose.
It's kind of
That's kind of cringe.
it's kind of disappointing in the guild.
It is,
Well,
I suppose.
you
Well,
know,
if this hypothetical killing of a lesser god is,
Oh no, it wasn't hypothetical. I saw it with my own eyes because I did it.
of course I know him. It was me.
You expect us to believe something like that?
By this point,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stop doing deception rolls or insight checks because nobody believes that you killed a lesser god. They're just
There's
kinda
one
there's-
person at
Other than the people who were present for it, nobody knows about it, and they're just gonna keep assuming that you're, like, just kind of, just, like,
Just
haha,
digging
joking
around.
haha,
Haha, hee hee.
buddies. But, right, I'm afraid that's just how the guild goes. I mean, nobody in particular put out any sort of quest to take out a lesser god. And if they would, they'd probably leave that to the adamantines. But I think I'll take your word for it. For the most part.
Great. So make me the highest rank.
I may believe you, but you'll have fun trying to convince the council.
Man, when did you get so gullible?
What do you mean gullible? It actually happened, monkey man.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Mr. Narrator, man.
What?
You.
What do you
Whatever
mean?
character you're talking as.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Do you think I understand what's going on right now? I was playing League until like 30 seconds before you made me drop the fucking banana on his face. I have no idea who you are. I've just been like following you.
Oh. That's fine, we'll post a recap.
This League of Legends sounds interesting.
Should we play it?
I strike Raven with my staff.
Oh, roll initiative.
Roll initiative. No, I'm kidding.
16.
No. No. No
Dang it.
fighting. But,
19, dumbass.
Oh.
Shit.
18.
You're not in this fight. It's between me and Monkey Man.
Oh.
So as you two begin your combat of, like, kind of wiggling eyebrows at each other.
Tickle fight!
No. Pillow fight, and then this pillow has a staff inside of it. There's a snowball with a rock.
Pillow fight, but it's just a pillow taped onto the edge of a
It's a
hand.
sock with a hamster inside.
No! No! I mean, that could be used
But
as
that-
that could be a sling
A
technically.
sock with a hamster? Do you mean a nunchuck?
That would be categorized under flail. Anyways, so as time passes, you guys just continue to kind of talk amongst yourselves. Dinner's served, and you all sort of. I guess since it's so late in the night, I guess we could technically save the shopping part.
Ma,
For
but I
some
already
other-
picked out my clothes.
Well, you can keep thinking about them if you're having second thoughts. Plus, it's 2:30, and
They're busy playing Minecraft.
Yeah, I
That's
guess.
But I don't actually know where to end this at because this took longer than I thought. Anyways, so as the four of you just sort of kind of, you know, settle down for the night into your respective rooms, everyone can hear
Ow.
Raven just
Just
making,
going at
like,
it.
The walls are just
Where is
shaking.
everybody else?
Oh,
Like
Mallory.
you said
Yeah, I
there's
forgot
two
about the other
occupied
members.
rooms. You said 2 of them are occupied. I'm in the third one, and then there's one more.
Like Mallory and
Right.
Beatrix. Yeah, Mallory and Beatrix, and then Nicholas.
So where the fuck the 4 of them sleep? They're all sleeping the same.
I don't know, I kind of ignored them. But they just sort of like, as everyone's just kind of going off to bed, it's sort of just like a, you know, good night, I suppose.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody. As
Good
Mallory
night.
and Beatrix file into their room, Arlen and Nicholas into theirs. Oh, we'll try not to wake you all up.
Oh, trust me, you won't be able to.
Oh,
It's true.
heavy sleeper, huh?
Too heavy.
Don't worry, we've gotten used to it. And he kind of like eyes over to the girls' room. You don't know which one it is though. Oh, good night. And he closes the door to their room. Right. So is anyone sleeping in the same room as Kong?
Please God no.
Raven.
I know absolutely nothing about people, and they're all weird as shit.
Kong actually went in beforehand and like locked the door like beforehand so nobody could get inside. So actually, I know Raven, you have to sleep with. Where are you sleeping? You either go with the guys or you have to sleep on the
Oh,
couch.
shit. I go down to the guild.
To the where?
the guild counter and start ringing the bell.
You try, but you
You're
can't get past the
ringing
door
the
because
bell?
it's like 12 o'clock. It's like 10 o'clock and it's closed. You keep knocking.
Oh, all right. And I sit in front of the door and just slowly.
Of the guild hall.
Yeah.
He unpockets his tree and starts smashing his head against it.
He sleeps inside the tree. Carves it out like a boat.
Do y'all tell me this man has a fucking tree in his pocket?
No,
No,
that's a
it's
joke.
his
What are
wife.
you talking about?
It's his wife.
What the?
My
But-
dryad wife.
But yeah, Raven just kind of wanders off towards the, like slightly half in like sort of a drunken stupor, just kind of saunters off to the.
Not even drunk.
You are now. You are now.
Tipsy.
Just okay, completely conscious and aware of what he's doing. He just kind of goes over to the guild hall and just sleeping outside, I guess.
Yeah.
You and sleeping outside, because this happened to Lily too.
Really?
Yeah, remember when you're outside at dusk and you go.
Oh, you know why? Because someone left me there. It was of my own accord.
Yeah, that's how
Wonder who
that's
that
what happens
was.
when you get dragged by all five legs, man.
Whole 5 legs.
That's
Can we,
like a-
Fuck that horse.
That's like a
Can we-
bumpy ride, dog.
can we bring back whole 5 legs?
If you find somewhere with horses, there's no five legs around here.
I'm gonna name one of the horses that's carrying our cart. Whole 5 legs.
They already have names.
Oh, I'm gonna put a name tag on it. Rename it.
You can't. No, they're rare.
Name it
Just-
Dinner Bone.
Oh, it's upside down now.
One's gonna be dinner bone. One's gonna be all 5 legs.
So as you all manage to half peacefully just kind of drift off to sleep, even you, Raven. Bless you.
Thank you.
And you know what? I think that's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
Alright.
Oh shit.
Ah!
So, bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And good night.
I did kind of fall off towards the end, but thank you to all the viewers who are watching, even if 4 of you are.
Christian, you
fucking
got up to
God.
8 viewers, dude.
No,
Dude,
it's
you're up
crazy.
to
and
I got to
honestly,
fail 2 rolls tonight.
Thank you to our sponsors, Squarespace, Skillshare, Skill Square, Sparespace.
Thank you to our
SpaceX,
sponsors,
Melissa Joan Hart,
United States.
Melissa
Marine
Joan
Corps.
Hart.
ABC Family is now freeform.
Can't forget NordVPN.
Thank,
Great
thank
job.
you,
NordVPN.
National Geographic.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Cartoon Network.
Former First Lady Michelle Obama's Play 60 program.
God,
Wait-
that was a weird timeline.
Weight
I
Watchers.
missed that.
Thank you, Weight Watchers.
Weight Watcher, of course, Weight Watchers. Thank you to Blue
Oh,
Ap-
magazine.
Blue Apron. Thank you, Oprah Winfrey.
Thank you,
Excellent.
Dollar. Honestly, thank you, Shave Club. The amount of support we've got.
My
outrageous.
nuts
Dollar
have,
Shave Club,
yeah. Thank you to Dollar Shave Club. My nuts have never like picked up
Thank
so
you,
much wind.
Thank,
I have.
thank you, man. Thank you, Manscaped. Everybody, go get your lawnmower. Your nuts will be sweet,
It's the
like,
weed whacker.
Just use the weed whacker.
like Spirit Blossom Timo.
Oh,
Mike.
No,
Thank
you
you
gotta
to
get the weed whacker.
Thank you to Spirit Blossom Timo for smacking your nuts directly into my face. I have been blessed. God bless. Thank the Lord. Thank you to Home Depot.
Thank you to that guy who screamed about traps like 3 years ago.
Thank you to
guys, it's not the end of the season. The end of the episode.
Oh right, sorry. I'm still running
Thank
the.
you to the Academy. Thank you. To
I still have this
Pepsi.
entire whole list of sponsors to thank and stuff. Thank you to the dance company, down that by that place, Nice Dance 3. That's what it's called.
Thank you, Papa John's. Thank you, Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you,
Bless.
President. Thank you, Xi Jinping, President of the.
Thank you to the members
You
of
Webtoons.
the Cirque du Soleil.
Adapting a campaign to Webtoon.
Thank you, Kermit the Frog and Fozzie Bear.
And
God bless
And
you.
thank you to all the viewers at home for making this possible. What's
Most
that?
importantly, thank you, Shaq.
No, what's the
Konobanga
one childhood show
like
thing?
when the like
Remember?
PBS things that they
Mr.
do?
Rogers?
Yeah,
Thank
the
you,
PBS
Mr.
thing where it
Rogers.
was like.
Oh.
This program was made possible by viewers at home.
Yes!
Thank you.
to the Reading Rainbow.
Oh my god, I remember that.
Reading Rain.
Thank you, Maya
This
and
program
Miguel.
was made
After Martha
possible by
speaks. Oh,
your mom.
Martha was an
Thank you,
average
Martha
Joe.
Dog. Thank you, Arthur. Thank you, DW, Buster McNuts.
Who is DW? Wait.
DW is the.
Arthur's little sister.
Oh
you
yeah.
to-
She. I
Thank you
didn't like
to-
her.
Thank you to Arthur DW and also Darkwing Duck DW because when there's trouble you call DW.
Oh my
D double.
god.
You just no, just D double.
DW. Thank you to thank you to my infernal intern Steven.
Thank you to Manu Hikencho.
Konobangumi. Hold on, give me a second.
この番組はグレンのスポンサーを提供で
Whatever that means. Whatever. Thank you to Arian Nightingale for ruining my life. This uncleanable stain, not even a Mr. Clean sponsored magic eraser will be able to erase the Arian Nightingale shaped stain in my heart.
Are we
Yeah.
done with the sponsors?
Thank you, Kolton, for definitely 100% not spoofing your roles.
I don't spoof my rolls.
The word is
I swear to God, like
the word is
I've
launching.
spoofed my roll once, and that was to make it fail because it was funny.
It's not spoofing, it's actually glaunching. That's not the word. That's
Glaunching.
horrible. It's a horrible word.
It's glizzying.
Thank you for squanching your.
No, I
Thank
don't fake my rolls. That's
Thank you,
gay.
D&D Beyond. Thank you to
No, gay's not the right word. It's 2020. I can't say it anymore. That's
Snow.
inconsiderate to the other players because that's not fun.
Dog, you can say the word gay, you just can't use it as an insult.
No, that's okay. I'll just give him 2 points of exhaustion when he wakes up.
Sweet.
No, he's gonna do his best to kill me for that Aryan Nightingale.
I have no objections.
We're still in the shop. We still have shopping to do. You have this whole place to explore because I decided to make it nighttime. But yeah, this is a 3-hour, almost 4-hour podcast. So,
That took quite a while.
Yeah, thank you for watching and good night.
Thank you, Aryan Nightingale.
I hate
Angel, bye bye.
die.